Ah, I got it sorted.
Right, all the way. I'm gonna go pop the loot. Oh, speak the devil.
Hello.
You alright?
Sorry about that. Very quickly been in the evening cracked out and everything. So if you guys are ready for the briefing, I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, I don't know where Endo would just run off to, but
I'm here, I can
fucking...
hear.
Ah, there he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is.
I'm just arming up.
You were behind Peach, like, so I couldn't even see you.
Is Pelly here?
He is over there.
Because he'll need filling as well.
Belly,
I bet you will, Dave bastard.
belly,
I can't resist that ass.
brief, brief.
Right, okay, we all ready?
Aye.
Right, so just a quick overview so you can fill your boys in, because obviously not all of them received the picture from the earlier today.
What picture?
The broad picture is the metaphor, as in the broad. It doesn't matter. So basically, there's been at the moment what we can tell is there's been a chunk of the SADF forces down in the southeast area, centered around the town of Al Safria, in grid 1704, roughly. Yeah, down here. And the base alongside them. They've basically, from what we can tell, mutinied at the moment. They're no longer following the commands of the government. And they've actively fired upon us and tried to kill British forces, so they are now considered hostile forces. They have seized ARAF Asir, as well as having killed and captured, from what we can tell, a significant amount of Bravo Company from the 6th, who were stationed at RF Asir. An element of the company managed to evade capture, and as they're now marked on the map next to the town of Sanobar, that's their rough position. They're performing escape and evasion at the moment, but they've managed to provide high command with some rough recce of the area. As you can see on the map here in Sanobar, that's where they suspect the rest of their unit is being held. They've also noted that there are some SADF forces mixed in with our own as prisoners, which suggests to us that all of the SADF aren't baddies and there's something more going on here. Okay, so just bear that in mind whenever encountering SADF forces. As you can see, there are some basic recce markings, but that's not everything. Specifically for you, Pelly, the ARF Asir does have SAM and air capability that will need to be neutralized before the infantry go in. Otherwise, they're going to have a bad day. As far as we know, but I don't think that'll prove any problems for you or the F-35s.
Alright, thank you.
What can I think of? Anything else? Yeah, so, right. Broad, you've got new objectives now. Your primary objective is to rescue Bravo Company prisoners and extract them safely, along with the B Company remnant. Your secondary objective, upon completing that, will begin a push into Al Safria, because basically we want this mutiny dealt with as swiftly as possible before it gets out of control and it starts getting elsewhere.
That is a lot. That is a very that objective is quite broad, and that is a very large city for the small amount of us there is.
I'm aware. So, it's not the whole city itself. It's this part attached to ARAF Asir and ARF Asir itself. You'll obviously have flight supporting you to do this, and you'll have steel rain available with both smoke and high explosive if you desire it. We're aware of the number limitations. We'll we'll try and make it go as smoothly for you as you can. And then the tertiary objective, if you get to it tonight, or if you're able to, depending on the situation, will be to retake the airfield itself. Which
God, you guys are lagging. No.
shouldn't be too difficult. And if the infantry is unable to retake the airfield itself, flight is ordered to destroy any remaining RAF assets that are on the ground there. I believe there are a couple of jets and some helicopters that have been captured, although we believe the enemy don't have the capability to operate them at this time. So unless they are seen to be active, we would request that they stay intact because they are very expensive. Yeah. So any questions?
Do we have any intel where the actual hostages are? Like rough location.
Yeah. So what? Oh, I put it in the wrong chat. I put it in group channel. Okay. Like, 1 second. There you go. You should see that mark on Sanibel now.
Seen.
So that's where Bravo Company saw their guys getting herded, and we suspect they probably haven't moved from that location because there was a fair few of them.
Roger. Anyone have any questions for him?
Ordnance limits.
That's up to you. These guys are baddies. Obviously, it is near a civilian area, so take that into mind. And we do want to limit the damage to infrastructure as well, because ideally we want the airfield operational once we have retaken control. But other than that, there are baddies there and they need to die. So use your own discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Rog, everyone RP?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm fine.
Yep.
Cool. Cheers, Peach.
Cool. Yeah, and Steel Rain will be on 33.3 if you need it.
Rog. Thank you. Right, let us go over here.
Hey,
Yes.
do you want unguided rockets?
On the Apache.
And I'm going to have to disappear for 2 seconds. Someone's shouting. 1 minute.
Roger that.
That's not much, but okay.
My OBS is picking up my neighbour's music. It's really fucking me off. Whenever you hear the bass, you'll know that it's.
I hope there's some banging tunes.
It's all African music. Pele, can you go downstairs and can you beat the shit out of them for me? This is going to be a long fucking night. And I'm pretty sure it's also going to be a flagged fucking video as well for the amount of fucking music that's going off in the background.
You should let Pelly have his moment.
Well, you can reduce the sensitivity.
I like people to hear my booming
I
voice.
suggest you
And it also means then
just
everyone's
head over
got
to the F-35, arm up with
everyone's then got to adjust my
preparation for anti-air.
fucking thingies.
Anti-air.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And they
Alright.
have SAMs at the airfield, so just prepare to take them out.
SAMs or aircrafts?
There's SAMs apparently.
Okay, I'll go arm the harms.
Yes, harms and a few Mavericks if you wouldn't.
Alright.
The radio check 1-3.
Radio check, okay. That's a very good point.
Aircraft prep, lovely.
There we go.
Waiting on the kill.
No, Lewis is
Lewis.
currently AFK because he is slashing.
Fair. Alright guys, here's the plan. I'm just kidding.
I just poked Mikhail with the password.
Wait, I've got 2
Open Ls.
CMTs.
First you had none, now you have two.
Where is Chumley? Rog.
Oh, okay, never mind. Lundgren's my CMT for tonight. Righto!
Radio check.
Radio check, okay. Ah,
Ooh,
my
a penny.
my magical favourite friend. How have I forgotten about you?
Yeah, you want to have that one loaded when Spittle captures you again.
Ah, we'll see what happens. I doubt it will happen though.
Nah.
He's lost his touch.
Still working with fouls now, so.
Sorry about that. Oh, hey, Pelly.
There.
Right, okay. Pelly,
Yes.
are you able to get Archer and Lightning in the air as soon as Archer to get us some I-stars of around here and to also provide us support? And then Lightning to deal with the AA in our ARAF here.
Yes, already planned for that. I'm also thinking of getting HLSs. One will be the main HLS that to try and get you as close as possible should Viking succeed with the anti-air. Should it be a failure with that, I'm going to put another HLS probably about here as using the mountains for cover. It'll be a bit of a trek though, like a kilometer.
Where? I can't see.
About to
Up
the
there.
west.
I
Yeah,
was
so
thinking
that
further
is
south.
would you prefer it south? The only problem is with this south here is that it'll be an easy. They can see us from the airfield all the way up to there.
What, like 2K away? Oh, you mean
unless
the AA?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what if you get Lightning to deal with AA, because if we come from that end, we're essentially landing cut off from them. I mean, we could come all the way around, but I'd assume they'd be patrolling the roads. If they're searching
So
for
what
them.
I'm saying is that should the AA be taken care of, I'm going to put you around here.
A bit
HLS.
further away, if you don't mind.
A bit further.
Because they'll
sure.
hear us. That's what fucked us last time. The fact that we landed with, like, it would have to be somewhere down here. I'd rather walk a bit and get there quietly rather than fucking land close and them knowing we're there, like they did when we attacked that camp.
All right. I'll just mark the backup HLSs then. Then you just let me know where you want to put it down, and I'll adjust it for trees.
Cool. So around here.
Okay.
For the primary one. And then I'll let you pick the secondary ones.
Alright.
But the sooner Lightning's in here, the sooner you can deal with the AA, hopefully.
They've turned the fucking music up.
There's music?
Yeah, my neighbours are having a fucking party. And
Oh, right.
yeah, if you ever hear on net some banging tunes, I apologise in advance.
You can already hear it coming through when you're speaking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're checking maps, so ideally...
Radio check McGuire 113.
Mark it. So we'll disembark, same as we always do. Wait for Pegasus to dust before we head off. And what we'll do, we'll go in a 2-up. So we'll have 1-1... Murphy, shut fuck up. So we'll be heading in a 2-up. So we'll have 1-1 on the left-hand point, 1-2 on the right point, and 1-3 in the rear.
Giggity.
Yeah,
Yep.
guys happy with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So HLS Robin, so we'll make our way around. I'll mark some RVs. Remember, I'm marking RV1 here. Oh, you'll see it in a second.
Depending on the actual density of the trees, would it be better to possibly come up this way, as there's a lot more trees?
Right next to
on
the
that?
road, not really.
It's... yeah.
I'd rather be away from the road, because if they're going to have patrols, they would have some going up and down the road, like guaranteed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, so when we're making the way to RV1, don't go over the hill, no, just go east and then north again.
Mm-hmm.
RV2. Right, so what we'll do at RV2, we'll hold up, get into an ARD, and then I'll get in touch with the remnants of Bravo Company and find out what exactly is the situation at that time. If everything seems good or they're still undetected, what we'll do then is we'll then make our way up towards Bravo Company, and then we'll split off. So we'd have 1-1 swinging around to the west. So you back around here, keeping eyes out, making sure no one flanks us. 1-3, same thing to the right, to the east. And then 1-2, go straight up the top of the hill to get eyes on. So then we can then cover B Company Remnant as they extract. So Pelly.
He's gone.
Yeah, so once we've arrived there and we've got them covered, B Company are going to extract. I think that Kale's logging in now. He'll be liaising with flight. So then he'll call in for the EHLS, and you'll extract the B Company remnant to that emergency HLS.
Yep.
From there.
There for you guys should you need it.
Say again?
Also therefore should you guys need it.
Rog, we'll probably use Archer a stupid amount today. But yeah, once B Company remnants these ones have gone, that's when we'll start going for the prisoner holding area. Pelly, for the prisoners. Yeah.
There's no transmitting.
I'm not trying. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Cool. Right. If that is where they are, then ideally we just want to get in, grab them, and fucking go. So we don't need to clear the rest of the place. We'll go in, out, and then set up another HLS around here, Pelly, ready to pick up the prisoners, our rescued prisoners.
Would it be worth instead bringing them back down south? Because if that is going to be roughly where you're thinking of picking them up, that Humvee could potentially be a little bit further forwards.
That's what Archer's going to be dealing with, all that stuff.
Got ya.
But the thing is, I don't want to fucking go there and then come back out the way we came, because they'll know that we came from that way. So they probably, I'd rather just push straight through, because this way we don't have to. We can avoid going over the main road as well. It is literally just push in and then out again. Connolly, shut up. Like 3 people already today.
Hi, friends and lovers.
Hi, beautiful. Right. Yeah, so that's the plan for now. Once we get in B Company, the remnants of them out, and we've actually got eyes on into the town, that's when I'll go over with you guys how exactly we're going to go in and rescue our prisoners. So, everyone happy with the plan so far? Any questions?
Many, but I'll let the ICs go get a brief and I'll get another brief off you.
Fair one. Right, if you guys are happy, then yeah, feel free to brief your sections. Get them to gear up. We'll be moving out as soon as.
Righto. Right, if you guys haven't already done so, gear up. If not, push off towards the northern side. Also, one of you are also on speakers for radio.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Is it fixed?
Don't know, we'll soon find out. Sounds like it.
Sounds like you're on speakers.
Maybe.
Because you'll sit right next to him.
Cool, right. So it's pretty much a continuation of what happened last operation. I don't know what happened there, but what is now going to basically be happening, if you open up your maps when this 3 hours later has buggered off, we are going to be inserting roughly at HLS Robin, marked in grid square 161018. When we get to Robin, we're then going to be pushing off to the east and then up to RV1, so don't cross over this hill if we are taking point. So we'll take off, run this hill, go up to RV1, go up to RV2, we'll set up an ARD around RV2. Lewis will then try and get in contact with B Company remnants. What will then happen is 1-1 will be pushing up to this location on the left here. We will be pushing up to this right location, and 1-2 is going to be pushing up to the hill. Our potential idea of what's going to be happening is pushing in and rescuing the HVTs in grid square 162035, which is a suspected prisoner holding area. Once we've grabbed them, we're going to be then pushing off towards HLS Colt. Archer should have by then dealt with the roadblock and Humvee on our extraction out. If there is any issues and we can't get to HLS Robin, we're going to be getting dropped off instead at HLS Uplift, which is in grid square 1433034, and then we'll be pushing ourselves around and then coming across up round behind B Company. Basically, our original plan is to get to B Company and then push over the hill to get to the people that are being held. The guys that are being held are both forces of SADF and also the B Company remnants. So make sure you're engaging the right targets when we get in there. We'll be going on card Bravo, so we're not engaging unless it's been fired upon, and potentially no explosives for the time being unless I've been given authorization for otherwise. Any questions, queries or concerns?
Yeah.
Epsilon, go.
What kind of level of resistance are we expecting?
We're not entirely sure at the moment. We're working off of what B Company's reconnaissance is, which is literally just their markers. We may get ice stars from flight a little bit later on when it comes to it.
Are we going to be clearing IEDs anytime?
I don't believe so. No word of IED has been said, although it might not be a bad shout just to grab an IED, the Valor, just in case. Top notch. You may need to be point man at some point to clear that shit out then, if there is one. Additional information actually to what I did not say, we'll be going up to RV2 in a 2-up. So it will be 1-1 on the left side, 1-2 on the right side, and we will be taking up the rear and giving them rear security. This is after HLS Robin. Obviously, if we have to then go HLS Uplift, it'll be the exact same thing, just a HLS 2.
Quick question.
Go for it.
What do the HVTs look like?
British military garb and, as I said, SADF Forces. So anyone that potentially looks like they're under arrest or being transported anywhere is a captive of some sort.
Roger. But in fact, we aren't facing SADF Forces now.
We are facing some SADF Forces as well, yes.
Oof.
Yeah, so definitely PID. I don't want you engaging any friendlies or most definitely
also,
captured.
One more thing, Scraper is having mod issues. Who does he turn to for help?
Fantastic.
Yes.
Don't entirely know, if I'm honest with you. I'll see if I can get someone to ping here or jump down and give him some assistance. Did you put him in a place in your bat?
No, I didn't, because I thought he wasn't going to show up. But my feeling is that he could take point.
Yeah, I could probably take him as point man, yeah. Cool.
What are we doing with the HVTs once we rescue them?
HVTs, we're going to be pushing them straight out to HLS Colt and putting an ARD around there until we get extraction for them. Or if shit goes tits upwards, EHLS Brace.
Okay. And go on, but you go first.
Go on, Epsilon.
Why are we rescuing SADF Forces when we're now sort of...
No, so the SADF Forces have now split into two remnants. You've got the resistance guys and you've got the guys that are working with us, who are the part of the government. The SADF Forces that are obviously resistance, they are now considered hostile because they have basically captured British forces and taken over ARAF Asir, which is off to the right of our objective, and the ones that are obviously working with us are the governmental body, so they're not going to be an issue. Lancaster, what was the extra bit that you was going to ask, sorry?
So from the sounds of it, we're going in, rescuing the people, not clearing out the town. We're just going to bug out.
The idea is that we want to try and get in there as quick as possible and get out as quick as possible with them. If it's needed, Archer will be on standby to take out anyone that is a potential threat as we're leaving. But I'm expecting that plan to change extremely quickly when we get there.
Okay.
Hello, Stations 1-0. Pegasus are just doing their little final checks and they'll bring it over here. Let me know once
what will then potentially be happening should we are all be all finished with the prisoners and the HVTs. We would then be assaulting into the second half of the town, which is marked off in the red on the ARAF Asir side of the river, and potentially clearing out any SADF Forces there.
Crossing a bridge, lovely.
Yeah, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, that they are our 2 objectives.
Do you want me to run to Lewis and check who can help Scraper?
I don't know. Is that Mikhail?
That's Mikhail, yeah.
Might ask.
Oh.
That's not good.
Righto, getting the ARD, the herringbone over the other side of the sections. Let's go sort this out. Mikhail, I've got a guy with mod issues. Is someone able to jump down and assist him? I think he's got everything installed. It's probably just the beret that's sorting him out. Oh.
Ask Lewis.
Cool, I'll go over to him now. Oh, fucking lag.
I might try the bleachers because they don't look like they can be destroyed.
That's not a bad shot.
Lewis?
Yes?
I've got a guy that's having mod issues. I've asked Mikhail if
Yeah, you can see him. Look, guys, if you look that
someone's trying to, if someone's able to connect and or help him assist.
Who's having issues?
Scraper is.
Wasn't he having issues last time as well?
He was, but I got him to download all
When
of his
did we
mods,
get
and
artillery?
apparently
That's
he's
my question.
now having more issues, so I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Right, we're about to go underway, so there's not unless you can jump down and help him while we're underway, like because Pegs is coming to pick us up now.
Yeah, what I'll do then, if that's the case, I will jump down and assist him. I'll mount up and keep an eye on. I'll just turn my T-fire off for the time being then.
Who does artillery now then?
Cool, right. Lundgren, I'm going to turn my T-fire off, tell the boys to move, I'm going to follow along with you guys.
You want me to capture you?
No, that's fine, I'm just going to keep an eye on and just jump down and see if I can assist him. If I stop moving, then yeah, grab me.
Rog.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, are you having more mod issues?
Yes.
Yes. What's the? Do you know what the issue is? Is it telling you
Right.
specifically?
No, it's not. So I'm gonna walk you through what I did. So I downloaded the thing that you needed for this particular operation. So I downloaded Operation Brimstone and also Sea Dragon, but I don't know what to do next.
Okay.
So I have 2 mod sets. So there's 6th AB repo and 6th operations. That's all done and good. Under repositories, it shows up as okay, both of them.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know what to do next.
Okay, right. So. Cool. Sorry, we're just about mounting up, so I'm sorting out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
So, what you want to do on the 6th AB repo?
Yes.
You will want to. Oh, sorry, not the 6th AB repo. The Arma 3 Sync application, shall I say?
Yes. Okay.
Make sure that the 6th AB repo is ticked. So everything there is
yep.
sorted and ticked. Then what you want to do is make sure Operation Brimstone is the only other one ticked.
So under where exactly?
So on your Arma 3 Sync, you should have the Operation Brimstone 6AB operations on that.
Under add-ons or repositories? Which one?
So let me minimize my game and actually bring it up. So on your Arma 3 Sync, you've got on the taskbar add-ons.
Okay. Yep.
Yep, and then on that underneath there you should have available add-ons and DLC on one tab.
Yes.
And on the right side you've got additional groups. Yeah. Or add-on
That's true.
groups, sorry.
Yeah.
So on the right side you should have the 6th AB repo and the 6th operations.
Yes. Exactly.
Cool. So make sure the 6th AB repo is ticked.
Okay.
And
on the
then-
right side is ticked.
Yep, and then on that right side as well, you'll have the 6th operations with a drop-down
Yes.
box underneath it. Like if you click on the little plus on its.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Just tick on Brimstone.
Okay. Cool.
And then load it up, and it should bring you in.
Okay.
If you had Operation Sea Dragon connected as well, it may have been having mod conflicts. Which
Okay,
is,
that might have been it. Yeah.
yeah, so that's all you need. So now that you've got all that done, you should now be able to connect and
Password is hostage. Got it.
exactly, that's one. So what you'll want then is when you load up, grab your ammo.
Yep.
If you could potentially go as a rifleman for me, what I might
Got it.
do is either put you as a point man or behind me in Charlie. But yeah, you'll be rifleman and then just grab some extra ammo for yourself and potentially a box or two for AR and maybe a handful for DMR as well. So nothing too
Okay.
fancy, but obviously prioritize yourself.
Gotcha.
Cool. When you've then done that, ping us a message on group chat on the in-game system.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I will see if I can get you a helicopter to get you reinserted. But
Okay.
otherwise, just wait around by the ammo boxes and someone will be along with you shortly.
All right. Gotcha.
Cool. Right. If there is any extra issues, give me a poke or something on TeamSpeak, and I'll jump back down if I can.
Okay.
Cool. Hopefully we shall
Cool.
see you in a sec.
Yeah, will do.
It's 10 Bravo, ready check on 44.5, over.
Heard 10 Bravo.
Sailor, so I was worried about not using VP on flight that, and I remember they don't fucking use it either.
Right up, Harry.
Were you
Yo,
able to
it's
help
your
him
boy,
on the wood?
Wilson for now.
Were you able to help Scraper?
He should be in momentarily, hopefully, with the mod sorted.
Just a heads up, my connection is starting to die, so if I disconnect, that's why.
Terrific news.
It's a fair trade.
And I'm back.
No, that's a shame.
What do you mean that's a shame?
Don't know what you're on about. Didn't say anything.
We're short-handed, right? So we need him, if only just to absorb bullets.
Savage.
Nope.
There we go.
My praying to Jesus did work.
Dogs are with us.
Lewis, just so you're aware, I'm going to have ×2 reinserts at some point.
He's disconnected to Valhalla, shiny and chrome.
Yeah. Good.
Ow. We're like a shoal of Marines.
Oh,
I am too.
Right, guys, be aware you can't use your radios while you're underwater. When you're up the top, say your name and call off that you're fine.
Just keep swimming.
McGuire, I'm alive but injured.
I don't know, can you leap out
Yeah, Mancas a bit injured.
like a sexy dolphin?
The school of fish.
Lundgren's
Lundy, I'm injured but I'm alive.
Roger that. Mikhail, be advised, 1-3 are all accounted for but injured.
Lewis is still in the helicopter, apparently, according to my
This is going to be the longest swim I've ever done in a game.
Right, everyone, respawn. This is
Right.
dumb.
Right, guys, respawn. Open up
Just
your escape menu and just click respawn.
I know. Wasn't
Wow.
that the first thing I asked?
Well, the other thing was,
What
obviously,
the
I
fuck?
died, so I was on the underground. I woke up as I was swimming up, died. Right, oh, alright.
Yeah, I got woken up and double tapped V straight away and swum to the surface, but
Yeah, no, it didn't wake me up.
Man, I get flashbacks to
Right, one more. Anyone at one
Rage
point
and
is here,
Dragon.
go and sit in your herringbone for me.
You know.
right,
Yeah.
1-3, if you're back, herringbone over by the normal location.
I'm pretty
Sounds
sure
like someone's dragon still gets
majority
someone
of
drowning.
1-2 is still alive.
Raper, well done.
Oh,
Why
was that a thing?
Do you need any help?
Wait,
yes.
Why did we just...
My
You
plan
know,
was
set
to
up
keep
the radar.
swimming, but I respawned.
Okay.
I survived the initial crash, but I respawned.
Next
Yeah.
time, just keep swimming.
There was a
I
lot of
think-
people that had died.
Yeah.
Sorry, not died, was alive. All of 1-3
Yeah.
was still alive, and we just had
Yeah,
to
didn't you ask us to respawn?
Yeah.
Alright, bear it back.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's a waste of your time if you're in the fucking sea swimming for like 2 hours.
Well, now
It'd
Vader
be
and
quite
Connolly are
funny,
still
though.
out there.
The op was just that.
I can only assume that they're probably still in the Chinook.
No, they were swimming.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, they should have seen everyone in front of them die then, so... Yeah.
So Valen is like a mind determinant.
Long range radio at something.
In case we might need it.
No, they won't
Nice.
have long range radio sorted.
Vader might, but I don't know
That
what
was
his
close.
frequency is on.
That was like...
You should be on
grade
one
A
too, shouldn't you?
fucking grass-fed bullshit.
Yeah, but long range doesn't have the same frequencies.
And they don't always set them either, there's no point for us.
Mm.
So bullshit.
Yeah, let's just get back to Herringbone for now then. As we wait.
I was going to say, I've gained a recruit. Smith, move over to the right one. See him with 1-2. There you go.
Good job with the air, you
Yeah,
fucking
no red.
pricks. Who's flying the
Press the
F-35?
Windows key and the left control keys at the same time. You go to team management and then go red. The Windows key and the left control key.
Yeah, so it's the Windows key and the left control key.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it
I
so
remember
much.
now.
Don't worry about it so
Wait,
much.
so long. Okay.
It just cheers.
I saw Archer drift off to the left, and I was thinking, oh, there's a bit of an issue happening. Maybe we should get lower. McFly gets lower, and then we get hit by a missile.
Scrapper, do you still want him as a point man?
I'm going to keep him behind me for the time being. But we've also lost.
Did you enjoy your fun?
Epsilon, so.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, we'll leave it as is.
He has to reload gets the AR. We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
But that's a quick way.
Getting turnies.
You can go over to the virtual arsenal and load up the loadout.
Person starts to swim, they go underwater.
Oh, sorry, what are you missing?
No, if you want him to go AR.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'd rather have 2 riflemen in Charlie rather than.
This operation was.
He'll just fire really fast.
No, it's just first bet.
Got it.
Just remember, reload a mag in your gun.
We're going back in.
I'm also going to shift us forwards as well.
Yeah, put a magazine in your gun.
I'm feeling like I want to go commit ceiling rope.
What colour should I be?
Get in flush with Underwood over there.
No, it's probably spitting. You know, firing his RPGs going. Oh,
red.
they'll never hit.
Oh, because that was an RPG, mate. That was definitely an RPG.
Straight to the right.
Oh, yep.
No, I'm talking about another time. He spitted
Oh,
was meant
hello.
to not hit half our trucks.
Very
He was meant to put RPGs over our head. Instead, forgot about the RPG drop and killed us.
Oh yeah, the last.
That was the FOB.
Yeah.
No, it's fine actually.
Vader's aggressive pacing. Not Vader. You're not Vader. McKeel's aggressive pacing.
Can you blame him?
Wide walking.
I have to laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
I've got the.
Well, it's not the first time it's ever happened to us, so.
Why not both?
Why don't you just put?
Hey, I'm getting PTSD from this, from the.
Be right back.
the
I'm
Shine
gonna try and
operation.
fucking lawn dart myself off the top of the ATC.
Oh, John.
Oof.
Wait.
Oof.
Is he not in the jet?
No, he was over by the Apache. He's just fallen over dead. And again.
All stations, 1-0, can I get ICs on me? Out.
Right. Wait there for a moment.
Second try. New plan, we're going in best.
Right, just spoke to flight. The Pegasus didn't even get any lock-on warnings.
I guess
And
that, yeah.
yeah, and fucking turns out the F-35 expended all its missiles, taking out AA, and there is still AA left.
Okay, so definite use bullshit, yeah?
Even Pelly was saying it's ridiculous.
Right, cool. We'll bring that up in debriefing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So it's a.
We'll save it for debrief later. But the plan is for now. Pelly said his idea would be to go to HLS uplift and essentially just chin off the air corridors, I believe, and flying low through the valleys and try and stay in as low as you can get to HLS uplift.
Yeah.
So the plan from now.
I have a better idea.
What's that?
Why don't we get on the fucking radio to Zeus, tell them to stop taking the piss and insert like we planned to?
We'll bring it up in debrief. Because I'm not gonna fucking have a fucking argument with Spittle while we're in game. So otherwise everyone else is just gonna be sat there fucking waiting for ages. So we'll do with Pelly's plan and we'll go to HLS uplift. From there we'll go in a 1-up rather than a 2-up because we're going over big fuck off hill. Hills and shit. So we'll be going 1, 2. I think you've got the most tonight, haven't you?
6.
You got 6. You've got 4.
5.
Gibbons? And you've got 4. 5.
Currently 5, but
5.
disconnected some. We'll come back in at some point.
So Chumley
Cool.
will be back on and be my 5th at some point. But
Whenever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So, right, so 1, 2, you'll be point.
Okay.
1, 1, you'll be left and rear.
Yeah.
1, 3, right and most rear. We'll make our way to RV1, and then to RV2. At RV2, we'll set up a quick ARD. Again, I'll get in touch with Bravo Company, but from there, the plan is going to be, we will then have 1-1, you'll peel off down to here up to hill marker 20.
Yeah.
And if you do the right click and height and shit, it shows it's quite a steep hill. And you should be able to get some form of eyes over that way.
Yeah, just worried about these trees, but we'll do what we can.
1-0. 1-0, ready to check. Okay, out. Yeah, so you should be able to get eyes on over that, like the roadblock at least, on the frontmost part of town. So, ideally, the rough plan is going to be the same as before. We're going to push in to get the suspected prisoners, and then once we've got them, we'll be pushing out down this way to EHLS Luna. But the problem is, with all the AA, I don't even know if we'll be able to extract them.
Yeah.
So worst comes to worst, we'll have to get them to the B Company remnant, and then we're just going to have to fucking Alamo that shit.
We don't have any Vics, do we?
We don't have any Vics. No. So we're going to have to just fucking hold out until we know the AA is dealt with, and we can get fucking... we can get them out. At that point, they'll be the primary. They're our primary objective. They get out first. If there's not enough seats for all of us to sit in the Chinook as well, then they're going first, and we fucking stay and hold until we can get extracted, RTB'd, resupplied, and rearmed. Yep. So expect it to be fucking rough. Right, Pelly, just for your benefit, check him up. Pelly?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's roughly the same plan as before. So RV2, 1-1's going to go up here to get eyes on, and we're going to push in to get the prisoners. If they are there, ideal. We're going to then push south to the B Company remnants, and then we're going to fucking just set up as good a defense as we can while we wait fucking them to get picked up at EHLS Luna. Of course, like I was telling them, it all depends on whether or not the AA can be dealt with, so we might have to hold there a while, which also means we probably won't have Archer support.
Unlikely, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to make sure you've all got AT, all your lads have got AT as well, I'll grab 1-2. We'll need all the fucking firepower we can get.
Yeah,
Right, but for now, Pelly, if we can't have Archer, would it be an idea to have 2 F-35s in the air to take out the AA?
Yes, that is probably what I'm going to hop in and do. Or McFly can hop in and do, one of us.
Roger.
But there is one thing I have to have a gripe with the Zeus's, because technically they used a missile that the Chinook cannot detect.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it. We'll bring it all up in debrief. I'm sure everyone's got some choice words about it.
Right.
But yeah, Pelly, feel free to get in the F-35 and just start smashing that shit. Don't wait on us. Just go and smash them.
Alright.
Right. Okay. So to RB2, 1-1. Gibbons, you want to mark the marker for yourself there. Yeah. So then, while 1-1 are getting up there to get in eyes on, we're just going to have to fucking peel around roughly to say, let's say, brace or this way. It all depends on what the terrain looks like on the ground. I'd say around here, to be honest. I'll mark a form-up point. From there. So we'll have 1-2 will be pushing in first, 1-3 will be giving them some support, and then you'll also push in. So what we'll do is 1-2 you'll be going straight there, so you'll be fucking pushing straight through into these buildings, clearing them, and then once you found the prisoners, you set up defensive perimeter like around there, like, you know, just defend that fucking building. And so while 1-3 will then come in to assist, and then while 1-1 will then make their way up to the form-up point. What we're going to do then is 1-2. You'll then have to essentially clear a corridor down around here, like from here. So 1-3 can then push through with the prisoners to get them to the B Company. So when you're pushing out from there, ideally you're going to want to have to go down straight south and around, because you've got to have some form of cover with these walls. Yeah. If you go that way, you're just going to be out in the open. So try and stick south. Just be aware if these buildings might be manned.
That's fine.
We don't know.
What's happening with 1-1 then? Are they going to come following up behind and in?
Can't
or
grab
are they
secondary
come round?
No, what's good? Because when 1-2, when we're getting ready to go in, so 1-1 will start opening up while 1-2 then pushes in. As soon as 1-2 have started pushing in, you'll then provide fire down this way and this way, and 1-1 will then move to the form-up point. So then once 1-2's actually breached and cleared that area,
1-3
also
starts
remember,
moving in and 1-1's already there waiting for us to get in.
Aye.
Yeah, ideally. So remember, 1-2 fucking flashbangs, blue breach only.
Blue
we
breach,
don't want to risk fucking blowing up our own guys.
Mhm.
So then ideally 1-2 is in there clearing it. 1-3's getting ready to push in to pick up the prisoners, and 1-1 should already be arriving. At that point, once 1-3, once you go in and collect the prisoners, 1-2, you'll clear a corridor for them.
As best as we can.
As best you can, and then 1-3 will push through. As 1-3 start pushing off, or as soon as 1-2 starts clearing the corridor, 1-1, that's when you go in as well. So then 1-2, you'll be the rear men coming out, unless you get royally fucked. Then what will happen is once 1-3 passes you, you'll wait till 1-1 arrives, and then they'll cover you, because then you'll be the rear guard. Everyone happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Aye.
Can you grab a big stick?
Yeah, grab a big stick.
As in a GPMG, yeah.
Oh, right. There's only 4 of you in there. Yeah.
May as well if they're on SBF.
Yeah, if you're on SBF, go for it. Right.
I'll run up. I'll sit with them, so we've got an extra marksman rifle up there as well.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Belly, do we have 2 F-35s in the other?
Scrap up.
Yeah, second one's going up right now. I'll take you guys in.
Roger.
Lundgren?
I'm going to brief the lads.
Grab yourself
Yeah,
80.
go. Same for you.
No,
we'll
I
go
have
brief the last
80.
Roger. Right, grab 80 in a second. I'm going to do a quick debrief with you.
Get it down.
Got it.
Scrap up with me quickly.
1-2 at the table.
Right, guys, let's push over towards the shitters.
That's not white chop.
I love how the shitters has turned into our briefing area.
Right. Cool. Just so you are aware, obviously that shit was all bogus. Basically, Flight had destroyed a shit ton of AA, and then, yeah, there was more AA afterwards. So we were also locked on with a missile that couldn't be detected by Chinooks. But anyway, not going to go into that. HLS uplift is where we're heading to now. So that was our secondary landing point. We'll then be moving over to RV1 and then do an ARD there, try and get hold of the B Company remnant. As soon as we've done that, we'll then moving over to RV2. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the B Company remnants have moved over there, have they?
No, so they were there originally and have always been there. We're going to try and get in contact with them at RV1. When we get to RV2, 1-1 is going to push over towards this hill. Hopefully they should be able to get some eyes to give some support to anyone. And 1-2 and 1-3 are going to move over to the form-up point. What will then happen is 1-2 will be giving... 1-3 will be giving support into the town as 1-2 pushes up and goes into the suspected prisoners holding area. When they then get in there and 1-1 have approached us, we will then be relieved by 1-1 and move in and help 1-2 as best as we can, and then we will be doing prisoner extraction basically. So 1-2 will be 1-1 and 1-2 will be giving us cover while we're extracting the prisoners.
Call station
potentially
10,
over
let me
to
know once the lads are all briefed
EHLS
up.
Lona, or Luna, whatever you want to fucking call it, the south side. So basically the exact same plan, just the reverse of what we just did.
Right. Yeah, let's not get shot.
Yes. Everyone's got enough
that's
AT, so yeah, we should be good. We're not going to have Apaches and anything like that for the time being until all that AA has been taken out. So this is going to be infantry only at the moment.
Yeah, but we got fairly good AT.
Yeah, we got a shit ton of AA from everyone, or ATs from everyone, shall I say. Questions, queries, concerns before we go and herringbone up?
Nay, lad.
Perfect. And go head yourselves over to the herringbone.
Ooh, I love that bone.
Am I in front of you, Lundy?
My favourite bone.
I think I'm 3. You're 4.
You're right there, Gibbons.
Yeah, just checking my fuck stick, mate.
Fair enough. They have because they're SBF, yeah.
I mean, protuberance.
Okay,
sexual.
give me a second to set that up then. What's
Remember North
Right,
1?
I'm just gonna go grab
It's
another pistol.
100.1, isn't it? I'll get that done.
Right. If you need anything extra, guys, feel free to go grab some.
Connolly,
things.
are you filled to the brim with medical supplies?
Otherwise, just in case 1-2 do get annihilated on the push in, grab yourself some extra flashbangs as well, guys. Thinking about it.
Oh yeah, good point.
It'll be blue breaches when we go in. So flashbangs.
Okay.
Do I have?
And I have 2 fuck sticks.
Yeah, actually, everybody in this section go get some flashbangs.
Flashbangs are the ones with a higher number.
I have
84s.
grenades. I will do that.
I stars with it, so information.
This one.
Yeah.
Right, just to clarify, what is our role in this one?
We're going to be potentially a SBF for 1-2, but should 1-2 get annihilated, we'll be taking over as the
coming out
result.
towards us. Additional.
So follow and assume, right?
One of you detach off and mark
Just
the
on
area.
grenade
that you're
Follow
going to,
and assume.
Just to get some eye stars.
Exactly that, yeah.
I'll inform you what's happening afterwards.
Send it.
That wasn't what I told you your role
No,
is.
no. You said that 1-2 are pushing in, and if they get buggered up, we then push in after them. But we'll be leaving SBF for them while they push in, basically.
As well.
Yeah, once they arrive and clear the building, that's when you go in to secure the prisoners.
I'm preparing for the worst of them getting decimated.
Well, remember to brief your lads with exactly what your plan is, so then if you go down, they're aware.
Yep, already done.
Like if you just left it at that, like then they might have got confused.
No, just adding bits on top of, so they know we're SBF until. But I was just saying, if we do have to push and take over 1-2's role, then flashbangs.
Fair one. Right, your lads all briefed up then.
Yeah, 1-3 is all good. Believe everyone's all good.
Cool. I'll go find out 1-1 and 2.
What you eat? Yeah.
What you eating?
Oh, a jam donut.
1-1 and 1-2, you all good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go now.
Well, I mean, if we can wait, like, maybe 30 seconds for Blakeway to get in.
Well, I was going to say, because Pelly needs to we need to make sure that there is no more AA anyway.
Yeah, Blakeway just DC'd. Chomley's not attended.
Gibbons?
Yeah.
But donut's not from a bag on the floor, is it?
No, it's not. I actually, I'm decent and actually get mine out of a bag.
You don't eat what's the table donuts?
Floor donuts.
Right, Lewis, ready to go when you are.
Cool, yeah, that's filling up.
Floor pizza is the best pizza.
I'm literally about to grab my
lads,
food. I'll be
on
back in
your
like
feet,
5
take
seconds.
2. Mount up in all that order.
2, 3.
Can we wait? Can 1-1 wait a second?
1-3 can take lead, so 1-1's last.
But, I'll tell Pelly to just not take off until he's actually on.
3's the best because we're all here.
Okay, get up.
Oh, bit of lag from me. Lovely. There we go.
Follow on.
This op has been going swimmingly so far.
So far, Jones.
Get it? Swimmingly.
Like it, we're moving without Jones.
Swimmingly.
Do you know, I showed a picture of me and he said, you're not as fat as I thought you'd be.
Connolly, Jones is still at the herringbone, mate.
That's not right.
They used IR.
Who said that, Connolly?
I showed Spittle a picture of me and he went, you're not as fat as I imagined you'd be.
Wow.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Fucking hell.
Most of us here have said that Spittle's gay. And with his ability to not be able to talk to women,
1-2
that
all in,
makes
out.
you feel it.
Oh, mate, honestly, bent as a 9 bob no.
Alright, just waiting for Blakeway. Blakeway, you on there? Right, just run over, grab your gear as quick as you can. We're waiting for you, mate.
Duffy, have you heard anything from Carter?
He's on later.
1-0, 1 for Charlie. He's in now, he's just quickly his way over.
1-0, Roger. I got eyes on him.
Feel free to take that route.
I haven't heard anything from Carter Fader.
Okay. One of you towards the area that you're going to start marking out targets.
In. 1-1, all in, out.
Pelly, clear to dust.
Good.
Do you say something, Chloe?
You have done vehicle comms.
I am on. I'm on crew.
Does he in crew?
Oh yeah, I'm here. What's up?
So currently we have to advise you to stand by for I-stars until you guys insert. There'll be one of them will stay on station longer for I-stars should be needed. They also wish to be on standby for Archer gets back up. Well,
GPUs are the big crew, don't they?
yes, that's the only issue with them.
Right. If they can get I-stars on the town of Sanabar, just let us know what is there and where they are. Alright, awesome. When we arrive, if that fire team on patrol to the south is still there, if they're a decent distance away from the actual town, so yeah, feel free to fucking GBU them as long as we can confirm no buildings will get damaged because it's serious.
Yeah, I'll get word to them as soon as I land.
Two, face to the rear.
Right, 1-3, look to your right or left, start debussing.
Debus in order.
I cannot debus.
Double tap V, everyone.
Double tap V to get out.
Scraper, tag on to Underwood.
Just to the right of right of me. Bucky, yeah, slot in there. No, you're nice there.
Yeah, gotcha.
All stations, this is 1-0. You know the plan. We'll be going in a 1-up for now, so 1-2, move out when ready. Out.
Right guys, we're going to be moving up in a 1-up, so 1-2 are currently heading off. We'll be taking on the right, or tagging on the right side of them, but their rear. I want it to be in a echelon right. I will take point man, so everyone just start falling in on my right side.
1-2, stepping off, out.
Roger that.
Right guys, I'm moving off now. Everyone else just slotting on my right side, or that order. Again, remember it's an echelon, so not in a direct line, just diagonally. Swiveled it, so we're heading east northeast.
All stations is 1-0. As always, if there's no reason for us to stop at RV1, just continue on to RV2. Once we arrive there, we'll have 1-2 taking the southern arc, 1-3 taking the eastern arc, and then 1-1 will peel off to your designated position. Acknowledge, over.
Right, when we get to the area, we're going to be taking the eastern arc on the ARD.
1-2 acknowledge, out.
1-3 acknowledges, out.
See some smoke distance there.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's our old helicopter.
Smoke on the water.
If you want to all get in crouch, and Scraper, if you want to lower your weapon for us, buddy.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right, hold him for 5 seconds. On the move. Right, we can go to fully standing now. Anyone on that far right side, if you feel like you're going to be giving your position away when you reach the top of that hill, start bringing yourselves into an extended line to the person to your left. Not extended line, fucking single file, shall I say.
Roger.
Oh, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0. From there, you'll probably be the highest unit, so just stay low. Over.
1-3 Charlie, roger that. Out. I said roger that.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not cresting
I
the
feel
hill, so I
gross
can
for
stay
saying
in
that.
echelon.
We won't discuss it on stream.
Sounds like I've done something wrong.
No, not you.
fucking hell, right, okay. Oh no, I can guess what's happened.
A bunch of new recruits didn't. They were told something that's completely wrong. So yeah, don't know whether it was the instructor who didn't know it or if they were trying to. Oh shit! A fucking C-tub.
Hope you recovered nicely.
Yeah, it didn't fucking crash. Pelly is asking if you are on FlightNet because your radio's reset when we died
Ah
on it.
shit, no, I'll not even if it's reset. Hold on.
1-2 arrived at RV2, taking up Sovereign Arc. Out.
Right, 1-2's just turned up at RV2. They're taking the southern arc, so we'll take the eastern arc. So whoever's on the far right of this echelon, you'll be connecting to
SBF position.
1-2, and then we'll just be flooding around towards the northern arc. So I'll be last man on the northern arc, should I say.
Roger that.
Yeah, they're set up over there. Yeah.
Don't know why I'm doing this.
In actual fact, scratch
Yeah,
that. Whoever's last man in Delta, you'll be on the furthest north instead.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0. Can you tell your lads and lasses that we are currently in theatre and it would be nice if they weren't on yelling? Over.
Right, I'm set. Everyone get on my left side in a semicircle-ish motion. Everyone call set and what arc you've got, and then Lundgren run over the ARD for me. Or the semi-ARD, should I say.
Okay, set. Set.
McGuire set north. Set facing north.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie. Be advised we are set on the eastern arc. Out.
Set 30 north, east.
Yeah, the ARD looks good.
Cracking job. Keep arcs out, guys. Very nice. Happy with that.
1-0, this is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
1-0 send. Over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised, eyes from this location is minimal at best. We can't actually even see the walls of the town. I've gone all along this ridge line and still no better eyes. What's your orders at this point? Over.
1-0, roger. In that case, just pull back to RV2 for now. Over.
1-1 acknowledges, we'll peel back now. Out.
Just to update you guys, 8 o'clock and the music's still going off.
What is it? What's the tune now?
I don't know, if I'm honest with you. My African neighbours are having a big party, so there is lots of African songs going on. Also, just a quick update. 1-1 had piss poor eyes up on the hill, so we're waiting for them to fold themselves back into this semi-ARD.
All stations 1-0, can I get all ICs on me?
Never mind, I'm going to go over to Lewis and get orders. Back in a moment.
What's up?
Here they are.
Over here. Right.
Yeah, literally all I could see was trees, and I saw the outside edge of the wall, but nothing else.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it's hard to judge from a map whether or not
Yeah,
it's actually going to be decent, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
like I
it's
said,
what
not,
it is.
Not blaming anybody, I was just saying, letting you know.
No.
Did you get any eyes on the potential extraction route that we're going to be taking? And whether it was any good or not?
In all honesty with you, so if you look on the map, I don't know if you can see my marker, but this
Yeah.
tree line is just thick. You cannot see anything. Like, I may have seen this house here.
But that's about it.
Alright, again.
Fair. Right.
Which is good and bad.
Right. So what we're going to be doing now is, Mikhail is getting in touch with Flight to see if you check the map, you'll see that they've put some eye stars down.
Yeah.
So they've got 2 APCs on the main road. There's an APC in the middle of the compound where the hostages are. You also see there's 16 hostages in the compound and 4 hostages to the north, so 20 altogether. I'm pretty sure that sort of equals out to the amount of fucking lads we've got.
So Maguire, do you have a good rather?
Yeah, so the original plan of getting out.
I've been
with
thinking
them,
so much
covering
about
them,
the
is
one
out the
about
window.
would
So
you
what
rather
we're gonna
be
have to do
blind
now
or deaf?
is essentially
I'm
we're going to have to
definitely
grab them and
saying that I would rather be blind than
to
deaf.
as many as we can to either
Yeah, it's the other way around for me, man. I've also been thinking about that.
If we're moving them, i.e. they're
Much
taken
rather deaf.
prisoner and we run them, we're going to have to do 2 trips.
You can get audio books and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the thing. But the only
but
other
you're
way
so
would be if we
handicapped
cleared
when
the
you're
entire town, and I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like a fucking good idea to me. Yeah. So the plan is, Flight are gonna strafe along this way, up and down the road, take out the APCs and the trucks, and the infantry. Ideally, if the trucks are still alive, we could just fucking use them for to ferry the hostages ourselves. But you know, that's a big if. So, plan is still as it was before. We'll move our way to the format point, and then 1-2 will go in. 1-3 will then come in behind them afterwards. But change of plans this time is 1-1. We'll move to around there. Point there, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a no-go and a strafing run on these guys here, just
Wow.
because of
No,
how close they're going to be to the hostages. What he can do is we've got the roadblock here, we've got the infantry.
Yeah,
and
that
APC
was
here.
fault
You
with
can
the,
do strafing run north to south down there.
game,
knock that
sorry.
out.
Yeah.
But those front targets we're going to have to deal with just because of the distance to the buildings where the hostages are.
Roger. Yeah, that's cool with me.
Just waiting on just waiting on giving him a green light, so I'm going to get that off you when it's
Ready to
appropriate.
go. Yeah, Rog. What I was just telling the lads here is that the 2 times trucks, if possible, like if we can take out the APC and the trucks are fine, because there's so many hostages. If
go
the
ahead,
trucks are fine, we're just going to rob the trucks.
We could even
And
potentially drive them all the way back to HLS Uplift or further as well.
Not uplift, because we'd have to go either all the way around or over the train, which is a bit shit. HLS Colt next to us would have to
Roger,
do.
Would you be able to go
But,
south to north? Would that make a difference or no?
Or even potentially extract them into friendly territory, off north somewhere.
A strafe's going to be close if they've got AA missiles up.
Yeah,
They
that'll work.
think they
Getting
may have
standby
dealt
for
with
green
the
light,
AA.
just whatever makes it easier for you.
Because they're not taking any lock-ons or anything anymore.
Roger.
But right, so the plan essentially is same as for 1-2, 1-3, same as before. 1-1. Once arriving at the format point, you'll stay low and make your way over to here. You've done the, if you do the right-click height thing to get judge where the best place to be, but you'll be slightly higher than them anyway. Ideally, try and take out the APC if you can get eyes on from there. It might just be around the corner, but either way, try and deal with the infantry, and then the APC will probably come out anyway. But then just end load the shit out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a
an
job
M-Load
as well,
section,
so
I've got 3 AT4s. So.
There you go. So it should be good. And then as soon as 1-1 is in that position ready to go, that's when you'll start opening fire. That's when fucking Mikhail will get Flight to come along. Actually, scratch that, Mikhail. Once 1-1's in position, we'll kick it off with Flight fucking strafing.
Right,
Then
so as
one-
soon as 1-1 give the go-ahead that they're in position, I can give Lightning the green light to blow shit up, yeah?
Yeah.
Happy
And then
days.
as soon as you hear the fucking that shit kicking off, Gibbons, that's when you open up. 1-3, you're probably best not opening up because that's the route 1-2 is going to be taking. So just from your position, just try and keep your eyes out to the fucking northeast and the town as well. So just in case anything tries to fucking come around this way to 1-2.
Cool. So
1-2, you're going to want to fucking try and stick to the trees as much as possible, but also remember, like, you do have these high points like here that you can sort of come around if necessary.
Yeah, I was thinking going above the north for 6 and then coming down just to avoid that road, basically, if there's anything alive.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just go around like that. What were you going to say, Edward?
I was going to say, as soon as 1-2 get into the compound or even onto the road, that's when I'll start pushing off if I've got eyes on them.
Ideally, wait until they're actually doing this first building first, because if there's 4 times hostages there, Zephy, just make sure that they're clear before you go in.
Yeah.
You can just clear the building and leave the hostages there, and then go in to clear this compound. And then when 1-3 are coming through, they can grab them and bring them to you as you're coming through. You happy with that, Edward?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. From there, and then while all that's going on, 1-1, you'll be lighting them up. Once you've dealt with them, just stay there and try and get eyes on this patrol, because you might be able to see them making their way in. If not, then just hold there, just make sure that nothing comes down the main road.
Right,
And then
I was about to say, what do we think about QRF from the airbase?
From the airbase, I'd say there's a decent chance, but from the distance, we'll have a couple of minutes head start, and at that point, we should have either a lightning or archer up in the air. Right, is everyone happy with that?
Yep.
Cool. So we'll make our way to the form-up point in a 2-up. 1-2 on the left, 1-3 on the right, and 1-1 in the rear. As soon as you get to the form-up point, you guys, so we'll have 1-3 will set up in your little semi-ARD that way, and 1-2 you just fucking form up in a little gaggle fuck, and then 1-1 will peel off straight to their point. Everyone happy?
Yeah, all good.
Cool. Right, it's 10:51. Give you to 10:53 to brief your lads, and then we're moving.
Do you want us? I'm going to be moving with you. Going to give you an extra 762 while they're on.
Do you want us to push off them once 1-1 starts going towards their SPF, or once they get there?
No, once 1-1 gets there, they'll let flight know that they're there. And
so once flight hits, we go in.
That's what. Yeah, as soon as flight hits, we go in. Everyone happy?
Yeah,
Also, Duffy, feel free to pop fucking. Once you get past Hill 6, feel free to pop white smoke around here to cover your approach.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we'll do.
Cool. Right, yeah, go briefly, lads. I'm going to quickly run for a piss, and then we'll get going.
Well done.
Actually, I might get a whiskey as well. 2 seconds.
Is there any part of that anyone didn't hear?
We didn't hear much.
I didn't hear anything.
Righto. So, plan is as follows. 1-1 will be pushing over to the new 1-1 mark, just to the left of the town. Once they get into position, they're going to call in for lightning to strafe the main road of this town. Basically, what will then happen is 1-2 will be pushing into the compound from form-up point all the way over to the top of Hill 6, marked in grid or not marked, but in grid reference 160036. So just off to the north west of the town. They'll be heading around the north of that little hill and then push into a compound. When they actually get into the compound, into the 4 times hostages building, we will then follow along with them. Potentially, we're going to try and see if we can get ×2 or one of the ×2 trucks to hopefully get one of the hostages out. Otherwise, there's 20 hostages in total that we need to try and account for at the end of. When we then collect them hostages, we'll push into where 1-2 will be, which is where the 16 hostages are located, and we'll then obviously coordinate there where we're pushing them out to. But I'm generally thinking we're probably going to be going to EHLS Luna. So, yeah. Any questions on that?
None.
How bad is it going to be if some of those hostages die?
It's not going to be great, but for as long as we're not the ones shooting them, there'll be no repercussions from us.
Well, I'm not saying shooting them, but inadvertent explosions that happen.
To be honest with you, mate, flight are coming in, so I'm expecting at least some of the 16 to be dead from that anyway.
It's 3.6 Röntgen. Not great, not terrible.
They're numbers that I can deal with. Yeah, if you do see a potential enemy killed, take dog tags if you can. But obviously, if that's us on the move, then don't take the dog tags because you haven't got the time. But yeah, if you're hovering around, take dog tags and then just collect them and give them to Lewis at the end.
Got a question. How do you collect dog tags?
Use Ace Interaction, so Windows menu, find their neck roughly, and it should say dog tags and then take.
Okay, gotcha.
Any additional questions, queries, or concerns?
No, I missed a bit. I'm getting filled in by Lundy.
Righto. Oh, what I will say actually is when we're moving up to the form up point, we're going to be in actual fact, hold on. Yes, when we're moving up to the form up point, we're going to be doing a 2-up. So we're going to be taking the right side, 1-2 is going to be taking the left side, and 1-1's going to be following up the rear. When we get to the form up point, that'll be where 1-1 breaks off to their SBF.
What is going to be your formation?
Ready to step off again.
More than likely just an extended line moving up this time.
Okay, gotcha.
Other ones are be advised 1-3 is ready to step off. Out.
All stations, this is 1-0. We'll make a move now. Out.
Ready and eager, right, boys?
Yeah, I'm eager.
Right, just waiting for 1-3 to get into. Oh, sorry, 1-1. Oh, 1-2 to get in some sort of forming line, and then we'll follow off after.
What formation do you want us in?
As we're going to potentially be in combat soon, extended line. Right, let's start moving. Just move this up into an extended line. Looks like 1-1 are potentially on the. Sorry, 1-2 are potentially on the right side.
So left side, extended line?
Yes, let me see if I can liaise with 1-1 to get them to push more north.
Left side, McGuire.
1-2 even, fuck's sake.
Do you want Charlie to be on the right or Delta on the left?
Delta will be on the right, Charlie will be on the left.
Gotcha.
We're meant to be on the right side, so if you can push yourself off to the north more.
We'll go more left.
Roger, thank you. Right, 1-2 is now moving off to the further left side of us. Let's get ourselves in the extended line. As soon as they're set up, we'll then move in, or start moving, shall I say.
Okay, we're in an extended line now.
Roger that, just waiting for 1-2. Right, let's start moving off to the north-northeast.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-2 Charlie, we're as far north as we can go, ready for you whenever you want to step off. Over.
1-3 Charlie, stepping off now. Out.
We have to redress the ranks here, I think.
If we can push it off to the right a little bit more, as 1-2 are at the borderline of how far they can go.
Delta pushing right.
Let's head this directly east as well.
Moving direct east.
If you get slightly too close to Jones Scraper, tell us and we'll push it off more to the south again.
Yeah, we do need to push off to the south a bit.
Roger that section, let's move to the right a little bit more. That should do for the time being.
Yeah, that's cool.
Be aware, format point is coming up into GPS sites now.
That's shots.
I bet they're executing civilians. Hello, 1013 Charlie, message over.
10 send, over.
Doesn't sound like a good thing, though.
13 Charlie, be advised we've just heard shots off to the east, potentially inside the town, over.
10, roger. Potentially Bravo Company remnants, as they might have found them. I will get in touch with them now. Out.
Right, let's hold it. Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-3 Charlie, message over.
1-1 Charlie, send your message over.
1-3 Charlie, be advised we're at the format point. Feel free to break off to your SPF. Over.
1-1 acknowledges. We are heading off now, just passing your last man. Out.
Don't see anything on the buildings.
Alpha 10, we've just heard shots coming from the town of Sunbar. Are you able to give us any info on what that was? Over.
I believe them buildings that we can see are potentially on the southern side of 1-1's SBF in grid 160033.
All stations is 10. Be advised, Bravo Company have
clear
not
anyway.
been detected. They're hearing the shots. They believe it might be their hostages being executed. Out.
I feared as much.
We might need
Some
to
of
hurry
them
them.
ones on their position. As soon as 1-1 radios that they're in position, go for it.
This is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
10 send, over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised, it is SADF Forces engaging or executing SADF personnel, over.
10, roger. Can you determine who is the ones being executed and who's not, over?
1-1 Charlie, I mean, I can tell you that it was a guy with a blue hat that shot 4 of his own men, but that's about it, over.
10, roger. Wait, out.
Shit, boys, I'm having connection issues.
10, 1-1 Charlie, urgent message, over.
10 send, over.
Lancaster, should Lundgren disconnect, take over.
Charlie, be advised, we
Delta,
are in position, ready for assault to begin. Fire mission is beginning now.
10, roger. Hold off for now. If they're executing their own men, I need to get in touch with Sultan to find out if any of them have turned back to our side first. Out. One zero. Disregard. Last. Apparently fire missions are coming in regardless. 1-1 as soon as that fire mission lands. As soon as that lands, 1-1 go for it. 1-2 push in. Out.
Right, we're waiting for the boom. As soon as the boom happens, 1-1 and 1-2 are going to be basically breaching in. We'll try and get 1-2 to call in on the net when they are breaching into the compound, so we can start moving up as well for them. Hello, 1-2 Charlie. This is 1-3 Charlie. Message over.
1-2 Charlie, send it over.
1-3 Charlie, can you inform me when you are in the compound, as my eyes are gash from here, over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that, out.
All stations 1-0. Sultan has just told us some of the people in there, some of the SADF may or may not be hostile. Treat them all as hostile. Out.
Right, be aware, Sultan, the guy who is in command of the SADF Forces, has just informed us that they could potentially all be hostile. So unless, as I said earlier, unless they have the surrender position or have been cable tied or cuffed or anything like that, treat them as hostile.
Roger that.
All stations 1-0, be advised, Archer's getting into position, ETA 1, Mike, out.
Archer's just getting into position now. Send it.
Yeah. Seeing as you can't really see shit from here, don't get your lads to open up. There's no point giving away your position until necessary.
Do you want me to potentially just swap round to face east, northeast?
Well, send me facing east. But either way, open fire because you can't see anything from here anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll keep my guys, out everywhere. Right, 1-2 are on the move now, so as soon as they call in on the net that they're in, we're going to start pushing in as well. For the time being, keep eyes off to the east, northeast, or somewhere around that area, as that's where we're mainly going to be seeing anything coming at us. But again, 1-2 are pushing in from there, so keep eyes on your targets. PID. Scraper, when we head off, mate, I want to do a half tack. So if you follow the black line, I'll work around you and get everyone else to follow you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say they're being engaged.
Righto.
Contact, I see fire coming from window at 087. Correction, 080.
Roger that. See what you can do with getting eyes on and making sure that it's definitely an enemy. Obviously, do not engage because 1-2 are going to be near there somewhere. Be advised, when we're also moving up to the compound, I'm going to be doing a half tack. I've told Scraper to follow the black line. I want Delta following him. I will work around Scraper.
Which line would that be?
There is a black line just leading off of the FUP, so we'll be following that.
Well, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, be advised, I've put a marker in grade 161036. Once 1-2 is in the town, proceed to that marker and keep eyes out to the east-northeast, over.
1-3 acknowledges, out. Disregard last, there's now a 1-3 marker that's actually put up on the map. We'll be moving over to there and getting our eyes out and keeping them out to the east and off to the north as well, so northeast generally.
Well, 1-2 Charlie, this 1-0, sit rep over. 1 2 Charlie, this is 1-0. Looks like 1-2 are now in the town. If you make your way to that grid marker now, out.
Right, guys, we're on the move over towards the 1-3 marker. Follow the black line.
Roger that, moving.
Yeah, follow the black line, Scraper, and I'll work around you.
Yeah, gotcha.
Delta, attack onto the back of Scraper.
In column?
Yeah, we're basically going to be doing a half tack, so I'll take half tack left, and you guys would. Sorry, I'll be taking a half tack. You are tagging on the right side of him.
Right, run up to his right and then Lancaster.
No, half tack. You're following him.
Roger, sorry about that.
Right, so what we're going to do is the 1-3 marker's moving up on the GPS now. We'll be going over there. I want you to basically swap sides with me, and then you'll take the northern arc.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
We're gonna keep following the line, right?
Yeah, start pulling off to the right now and head towards the 1-3 marker.
Yep.
So over here somewhere. Be advised, guys, we're putting an ARD or semi-ARD up on the 1-3 marker. So Scrapper will take the northern arc. I'll take northeast. Everyone follow on and take a directional equivalently.
Right, Lancaster, take east. I'll take southeast, and Maguire take south.
Set facing south.
Try to keep
Gun
this
set. Got contacts in the minaret tower.
Roger that. South and southeast position. Feel free to engage and assist 1-2 as needed.
I want to charge this 1-0. Be advised, there are a couple of SADF lads next to the hostages, so just be careful with your fire when you go in. Over.
Potential SADF forces are
Charlie, roger that.
next. The insurgent SADF forces are next to SADF hostages, so PID before engaging.
Roger, PID.
PID. Got contacts down the road, 080, southeast.
You see that's a hostile?
Disregard my bearing, 160 down the road.
Is it potentially that
South.
checkpoint?
Yeah, that's the hostile contact. Should we engage?
Yeah. Feel free to engage on the checkpoint at the end of the road.
This is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
1-0 sound over.
Watch and shoot. Watch and shoot.
1-0. 1-1 requesting permission to
In the
move
tower
up
again.
to the edge of the wall where the roadblock is to try and get eyes down the main road. Over.
1-0. Roger.
Yeah, there's a tower bearing 130. It's down.
Oh, the minaret or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I called it out earlier.
Good.
Lewis is up on top of that tower as well, so watch out.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0.
kill
Be
them
advised,
first.
blue breaching means no HE grenades. Over.
Oof.
I think that was the guy in the blue who executed the hostiles. He's lying dead in the road.
Good. Gets what he deserves.
One more by the road, 060.
1-2, 1-0, sit rep, over.
Just went behind that building on the right. Yeah, he's getting blown up.
1-0, this is 1-2 Delta. 1-2 Charlie is currently unconscious. inner the square with 16 times hostages is ours.
1-0, Roger, just get into a defensive perimeter around, just set up some lads in the buildings overlooking the area, get an ARD out to you. Hello 1-3 Charlie, this 1-0, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, feel free to push in and try and secure some of these prisoners, over.
1-3 Charlie, roger that, moving in now, out. Right guys, we're going to be pushing into the compound and trying to secure some of the
Hello 1-3 Charlie, 1-0, be advised, 2 SADF prisoners were just released, just
contact
printed
is close east.
Right,
be aware.
hold fire. Never mind if they're engaging us, engage
1-0,
them.
110, 110.
Right, be advised, 1-0's just released a few of the prisoners and they're running around without weapons. Do not engage them.
Right, contact down.
Right, Charlie, we're gonna section. We're gonna be bounding up to the contact buildings. Charlie's gonna be moving first. Delta, you'll be following on. Right, Charlie, let's move.
Gotcha.
Scrap on my left. Delta, start moving.
No, Delta hold.
Said moving.
Yeah, he meant Charlie, but okay, Delta move up. Delta sit here.
1-0, 1-1 Charlie.
Charlie,
Message
move.
over.
1-0, send, over.
1-0, be advised, I've got eyes on 2 times man trucks
Gonna start
outside
swinging this into
the
the
compound
southeast.
with the 16 hostages in them. I don't know the state of the man
Charlie
trucks,
down,
but they
Delta
look
move.
operational, over.
Delta move.
1-0, Roger, if you can just check them as you're on your way in, see if they're actually drivable. Hopefully we can get these lads out of here using that. Over.
Delta down.
Charlie, move. Charlie, let's move up to the buildings. When we get there,
Roger,
Delta move
be
up
advised,
after.
we're taking some form of explosive rounds occasionally as well, over.
Scraper, keep eyes down to the
Roger,
northeast side of the road.
Unless you can give us a direction where from, not much we can do, I'm afraid.
Delta move up to the
Just
buildings.
continue on with your tasking.
Set on that wall to the right of Charlie.
Right, Delta, Charlie's going to be pushing in.
Okay, I've got you covered.
Charlie on mate. Who is this? Oh, it's a Smith. Fuck's sake. Right. Delta, start moving up.
Right.
Yeah, move. I guess we're only clearing buildings if we're taking contact, right?
No, we're coming in and rescuing the hostages.
Roger that.
In actual fact, Delta, the compound to your right side, I believe, has got 4 times hostages in there. Go and check them if you can. Right, Charlie, with me.
Delta, let's move in and check hostages.
Right. Oh fuck, that's Duffy.
Oh shit.
Underwood.
Yep.
The hostages first.
Yep. If I stop lagging. There we go.
Lewis told us just to
1-0,
leave.
this is 1-1 Charlie. Message, over.
Delta, as soon as you've cleared out that compound and make sure
1-0,
that the
wait,
hostages are fine, start moving into the main building and start treating the other hostages that are in here.
Yeah, the main building is clear. There's nobody here. We can't find any hostages yet.
Roger that. Leave them as is. Then let's start treating the British in the 16-time hostages.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, he just bled out. What dick.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, 1-0, send, over.
1-0, be advised, trucks are operational and able to escort the hostages out, over.
1-0, Roger.
Right, I've got Martin, I believe.
What I want you to do, get your section and just make sure that the road going to the south is clear, so just set up on the road and like on that crossroads, so eyes to the east and eyes to the south. Out to you. Hello, 1-3 Charlie. This is 1-0. Message over.
Right, we're here now.
1-3 Charlie, so message over.
1-0. Can I get you to load up these prisoners into the man trucks, and then we're gonna take the man trucks to the Bravo Company remnants over.
Righty ho. Are they just going to pull up running? Oh, they're right there. Okay, cool.
Does anybody need treatment?
Right, patch them up as much as you can. Everything across the northwestern wall that we're currently next to needs to be moved into the man trucks on the centre of the MSR. We're going to mount them up and then mount up the other 8 guys by me now.
40 minutes is more than enough.
I'm treating a guy here.
Roger that. If there's any bandages or anything, the tourniquets on him, and he's orange anywhere that's not been tourniqueted, then start patching up with tourniquets. Otherwise, move them into the mount tracks.
Taking them prisoner, correct?
All stations 1-0. Report, over.
Any of us that shot that?
I'll die.
It was Connolly.
Charlie, be advised, we heard shooting to our east. No eyes at this time. Over.
Did you say it was Connolly?
Yep.
Hello, all stations. This is 1-0. Can anyone report what
the
that shot was to in the compound that landed in the compound? Over.
That was Connolly, I believe.
Thank you for telling me.
Yep.
God damn, this guy is hurting us.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Small issue
1-0,
that I
this is 1-2
can't
Charlie.
move these
Message
guys.
over.
They need to be
Yeah.
handcuffed. They're surrendered, and I don't think I've got enough cable ties to deal with them.
Give me a sec.
I've got 2.
1-0. Wait out.
For all 16 of these guys?
No, I've got 2, I see. I can take this guy.
Yeah, God. Cuff him and move him.
Mr. Robinson.
Wait two.
Right, if you've got handcuffs, start cuffing them up and moving them.
Okay, wait two.
There is a man trucks off to the southeast, just outside the walls of this compound.
Roger that.
Kid.
So we may just have to move people on top. All fit, all as many as we can. One man truck at the prisoners interview of all one
Right,
guy
I'm
driving.
gonna give this guy a shock with defibrillator.
Hello, 1-2. This is 1-0. Sent over.
Have you got enough idea of positions in the town?
1-0, this is 1-2. It was Connolly who ended. Out.
I was trying to tell you, but I'm having issues with my microphone. Yeah, I was doing it with the medical stuff.
Yes, no worries.
Done it.
Underwood.
Send.
On me.
Or civilian
Right.
presence?
We need one person in each of the vehicles, one driver, otherwise they won't get in. So if you send 2 of your lads, one in each, then we can mount these up.
Okay.
Then
Oh,
what we're
right,
gonna
okay,
do
so is the magic of power from above moving them in?
Yeah, pretty much. But then what we're going to be doing then is they'll be going, so, you know, check the map.
Yep.
So they will essentially go straight south.
Move them south over
to
to
EHLS Luna, but they'll be going slow because they'll have the platoon essentially in staggered column to its sides as like flanking.
Roger that.
Yeah, get your
Cool, I'll get my guys sorted in now. Langrid, Maguire, mount up in the trucks. You are both going to be sitting in the driver's seats each. So
intel.
one of you in a seat each. What will then be happening is we're going to be the platoon's going to move with you down the road.
Literally just to the next
Off to
stage
the
anyway,
south
so.
where the roadblock is on the south western side of the town. We'll be moving down
Oh, yeah,
the road
you owe me 25
there,
quid.
direct south, and then going off road over towards the EHLS Luna. So just make sure that you're going quite slowly when we are driving.
Not every.
Yeah, just have them
Roger that, I'm in
ready
the
to go
one shot.
until the platoon's on the sides.
7 people talking, sorry, what was that?
Spittle's controlling them
Have
through, so just let them
your
crack on.
drivers on the
Yeah,
road facing south, but just have them there waiting for the rest of the platoon to form up around them.
Underwood, the second truck.
I don't think
All stations, this is 1-0. What we are doing now is 1-3. I'm going to have 2 lads driving the man trucks with the rest of the prisoners and hostages loaded up. They will be going, taking the road south at the T-junction to EHLS Luna. We will have the platoon set up in a staggered column
the road that I'm on now, you'll be going on to the
so the man trucks will be going slowly and we'll be jogging along next to them. Acknowledge.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, Roger. Destination is ELS.
Which direction?
Yeah, you'll be going slow with the section, so the section will be. Sorry, the
10
platoon will be doing a staggered
south
column
to
around you.
EHLS
Be
Luna.
advised,
I'll
the second
mark a
man
route
truck
on the map.
is actually over here, Lundgren.
Where is here?
Go to the crossroads, to the
1
southwest.
2 acknowledged, out.
1-3 acknowledged, out.
Roger.
Good work so far, 1-1.
Lundgren, where are you?
Go on, fellow.
Taking the other truck.
I don't. Right, Lundgren, spin the truck round when you can. Maguire, try and pull it up by your one by the destroyed APC. Once you've done that, then we'll start moving everyone off for as long as everyone's actually in the trucks. Right.
Oh, which direction are we heading?
You will be heading south momentarily. Decide between you two who you want to have going first. As I said, we're going to be going at a walking pace, so don't
Probably
speed off.
Maguire, since I could get in connection issues.
Roger that.
No, I should be alright.
I can't take all these guys prisoner.
Yeah, I think Zeus is.
Come get some zip files from me.
No, I got most of them.
Right.
As in like bugs and stuff. I can't do it.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I can't get these fucking prisoners undone.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on.
Can you ask me to release the guy over there?
Roger that.
What's happening?
Okay, so I'm going to get out now and help loading up the prisoners.
Roger, that, like, much appreciated. Let me know
Prisoners, I
when
believe, are being
you're
escorted
gonna
by
be done
Zeus,
instructions.
so just get them into the. Watch them get into the trucks or something.
Yep, Lightning's on the way back. He's going to spool up Pegasus, a second Pegasus call sign, and he's going to let me know when he's in the AO. Well, you're right there. I could have just said that in local.
Okay, I'm back in the truck.
Right,
Archer, disregard. It was just to get you to spool up another Pegasus. Lightning's currently off and do that, so it doesn't matter. But at this point, if you want to disengage with Archer, rearm, refuel, whatever you need to do, feel free to do so.
Scraper, have you got cable ties by chance?
I've just used mine, so no.
Right, so just checking if this guy's got some.
Because we are going to need more TV ourselves to rearm.
I'm gonna try and find some.
Lewis, we got two more that are still like this.
Let's move them then.
You can't actually move them.
Do you have any cable ties?
Nope, used all mine.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Has anyone got potentially 2 spare cable ties left?
I got one, yeah.
Oh.
And I got one in the vehicle inventory.
Roger that. Lancaster, do you want to run over and go grab it for me and zip tie this guy up?
If I could, I would.
So if you need one more, you can go up to my truck and just grab it. I'm gonna honk the horn.
On way.
Can't save them, mate. They've got their flaps closed.
Right, guys, arrest the people by using ACE. You can do the take prisoner and you look at their hands, and then you can lead them. Oh, lovely, thank you.
Right, so this man truck,
they're
should
both
be one just there.
They should, yeah, they're both mounted up.
Is that everyone? Is that all of them?
That is, I believe, everyone in this compound. We couldn't find the 4 that are
Good
north
set.
of us.
Yeah, I think they were dead.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Then
Right.
that's everyone here.
Hello, stations 1-0. They're all mounted up, so we'll be moving out. We'll have 1-3 taking point, followed by 1-1 with 1-2 in the rear, all in staggered column with the vehicles in the centre. 1-3. Let us know when you're in position. I'm moving out.
Lundy, you going first or am I?
No, you go first. I'm having connection troubles. In fact, does anybody want to drive this truck instead of me?
Yeah, swap out with Lancaster. You'll just walk with the truck. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm having major rubber band stuff.
that's fine. Right, we're going to start heading off down the road. So drive through the centre of 1-1, who I believe are currently here. Just follow, drive through them, and they'll give you protection. But you're meant to be sticking in the middle of the platoon, basically.
I'll be right back. Just a
Hello,
sec.
stations 1-3. Be advised, we are moving out in.
Okay, I was driving the other truck.
Cool, Vic 1, Vic 2, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Right, we're on the move.
I'm just a passenger in this truck for now. The issues should resolve themselves in like 2 or 5 minutes. They always do.
Roger that. Feel free to hold for a moment as we have got 3 sections worth of people. So don't sit yourself up with 1, 2. Up the front with 1, 3, or you may be destroyed. So wait a moment until you got a good handful of people in front of you before you start driving.
Remaining vehicles are
back. Good to go.
Rightio, we're up the front. Feel free to come catch up.
Roger that, Pegasus.
Roger that.
You, Oscar 1-1, be advised, any vehicles left in the AO, feel free to deny.
Vehicles, feel free to follow my lead. I'm trying to give you the best openings to drive through.
But yeah, no, we can do that.
My immersion.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I don't want to get a copy.
Be advised, aircraft are flight are denying assets for the enemy.
Hello, all stations. 10, be advised. Upon arriving at the HLS, you will see the rest of B Company in an ARD around it. So just be aware. Don't panic when you see people already there. Out.
Be advised, B Company are going to be at the HLS, so don't panic if you do see anyone there. Remember, if you press the button delete, it will put a speed limiter on, so you don't continuously have to press W to keep going. Eyes on friendlies off to the east. Have either of you got Mikhail in the truck? Be advised, I can see a member of B Company not wearing any clothes.
Those goddamn SADF Forces took his clothes.
Time for sexy time.
Who goes there?
I am Lance Corporal. Oh, sorry, I'm not. I'm Corporal Underwood from the 6th AB platoon.
Right.
We have got many of your fellow friends captive and brought in.
Who's driving this truck? Is it an AI?
Extraction.
Right, good to see you guys. Come on in, come on in. Good to see you.
Lovely, lovely.
Nice to see a friendly face.
I bet it is.
Oh. Jesus, you look like shit.
Colonel Underwood.
Corporal. But yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh shit, it's an AI driving the truck.
Is it actually? Are you
Yes.
sure it's not Mikhail?
Not sure.
Oh, wait, are you in Vic 2? Hello, 10, this is 13 Charlie, message over.
10, send, over.
13 Charlie, we've arrived at the EHLS. Do you want us to fill in the gaps that the B company have left, over?
10, please, out.
Right, we're going to start filling in the gaps that B company have left, so yeah, start basically looking for them and filling out their gaps. We'll take over the northeastern side and potentially start filtering over to the southeast.
What's your head count sitting at currently?
Shall I dismount now?
Stay in the truck for the time being.
In the vehicle. Set up. We're in the middle of slotting our own command.
Oh, it was Lewis controlling it.
I think they're quite lucky.
No, it's now Lewis was an AI.
That's hilarious.
I was sure it wasn't a real dude. So where do you want me?
We're going to be taking the north through to northeast. North through to southeast and arcs.
Right.
So fill in the gaps where B company are. So there may be some guys just laying about. Just try and find them and fill in where they are.
Lewis is chatting to the naked dude. I think he's looking for a date.
Trying to get his OnlyFans account. Yeah, that's one of the survivors that they escaped. So just work around him, use him as a reference to another point of the ARD. Scraper, if you want to bring yourself over to where I am now and just face off to the northeast for me.
I can do that.
Where is Maggie? Maggie, you still in the truck?
Yeah, still in.
Roger that. Do you want to jump out and bring yourself over to the east side for me? I'm looking currently over at you, nodding side to side.
East side, motherfucker.
To your left, Maggie. Set yourself up behind this rock and just face off to the east or northeast.
Roger.
Shot.
That was blue smoke being popped.
Right.
All stations, this is 10. Be advised, we have 2 Pegasus call signs coming in. The first one will land so that the AI Bravo company can mount up and get out. Once they have safely extracted and dusted, that's when we will mount up an RTB to rearm before objective 2. Acknowledge, over.
We getting in?
1-1, acknowledge.
No,
out.
not on the first one.
1-2, acknowledged. Out.
1-3, acknowledged. Out.
This man's messing up my ARD.
Yeah, I know. He's not looking at his fucking arc. Terrible from Bravo Company. Right.
So I think he has a vest.
No, he doesn't. He's got a bag, but no vest. Right, let me quickly go sort out with Lewis. Lewis, all arcs are already set. Do you want me to start helping bring some of the guys out of the trucks? Because I don't think
I just told Spittle he can fucking sort it. Right, he can fucking deal with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know the drill. This one.
Be aware, guys, there's 2 Pegasus call signs coming in. We're going to be getting the second one and heading off to the scratch out.
It's set with the RTB before objective 2.
Level 13 Charlie, this is 10. Change plans. So just need us to
We getting in?
some of them. and then actually manually put them in. Over.
1-3, unlike now.
Charlie, this is 1-0. When you're loading them up, make sure you load them into the Sea Dragon, Chinny. Say again, Sea Dragon, Chinny. Out.
Lundgren, gonna need your assistance, mate.
We're gonna load up prisoners?
Correct, so we're taking the guys that are inside the back of the man trucks at the moment and taking them over to the Sea Dragon, Chinny. Some of them may die on transport. Some of them may die on transport, they're quite low on health and bandages. But that's not your problem, I guess.
One Charlie, 1-0 Bravo, message.
You'll have to go behind them and then escort them with the interactions. Mouse will release prisoner. Charlie, Mr. Over.
1-0 set, over.
1-3 Charlie, be advised, last HVTs, sorry, VIPs are being loaded up into the Chinooks now. Out. Right, when you guys are done, bring yourselves back into the semi-ARD where this is.
All stations 1-0 now that the hostages are now dusting. Feel free to board up our Chinny. We'll go 1-1, 1-2, then 1-3 out.
Be advised we're going to be boarding up into the Brimstone Chinny in all that order, so it'll be 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and as we're jumping in back off as per usual.
Right, moving to the chopper, right?
Not just yet, wait for 1-2 to start moving over.
1-1, all in, out.
Right, now we can start moving over.
Section move to the Brimstone Chinook.
One in.
4 in.
6 in.
2 in.
Archer,
Last man.
we are RTB.
1, 2, all in. Out.
Refit when you get back. May as well get slide show on the way back to some rockets.
3 in.
4 in.
May as well, you don't have to refit anyway, aren't you?
5 in, last man in.
1-3, all in. Out.
Alright, yeah, go.
At least I'm a bit slow, happy when he said guns there.
Everyone, what we're doing now is going to RTB, resupply for Yam, patch up anyone who's still got any little wounds, and we will head back on out.
Yay! Yay! Hello? What the fuck was that?
What's his phone?
Lewis?
Yeah?
Just so you know, I've packed everyone who needed it in the helicopter.
Oh, nice. Good work.
the door, start bailing out if you see the person next to you pop out. Cool, rearm, we're going back out in a moment.
Right, I'm gonna take a poke the break. Back in 1 minute.
Righto, jump yourself back in the herringbone then, mate.
Yeah, same.
Right, guys, rearm, refit, do what you need to do, and then get formed up.
I've got a handful of guys going on a piss break, probably in
All stations 1-0. Central as always, get your lads rearmed.
Oh, really? Are they?
All sorted, get them formed up, and then tell them they can have about 5 minutes to go for a piss and get a drink and shit. Out.
I love it when things don't go tits up. Drink and a shit.
I tried to use a pack and
Oh, we literally just did
find it
nothing
in
apart from protect the
medical
hostages
menu.
and not really refire upon and walk.
So it's in the exact same place where you'd use a surgical kit?
Yeah, but it's not there.
Right.
Oof.
Neither are my surgical kits, so...
You might have to click on a specific body part.
Chest.
I tried them all. It's not there.
Give him one of these. I need
No, Underwood.
Duffy.
Hi.
Who's your ARs tonight?
My AR is Jones.
Ooh, I have a special gift for him. Where is he?
What did you get for him?
I got his dog tags.
He's over there. He's running towards the medical crate now.
I give him the memorabilia when he gets into
Forgot
the
how fucking
herringbone.
nice this was to shoot.
I do need a piss, so back a bit.
Let's get on the right side of 1-1 then.
Someone say my name? What?
Off station 2, Mike's.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but it's the right side. It's the left, but it's the right side.
Now you're just all confused.
Oh, Peter, you're behind Carter.
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus.
It happens.
How'd it go, Peter?
Well, we survived.
Right,
Yeah.
so I got some dog tags. What do I do with them?
You're still white, by the way, Carter.
Alright.
The building we cleared was completely empty. No hostages or anything.
Right, we got a game plan for this next objective, or are we winging it? What we doing?
Just a few armed guys at the 16 times marker.
Yeah, I think I took out 2 of them.
Good.
Yeah, nice.
Before I collapsed.
Yeah.
All stations 1-0. Can I get all ICs on me? Out.
I'm gonna go on for a
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I'm back.
Gibbo?
Oh, God.
What's going on here?
I'll go.
Go ahead,
Time to catch up.
Lancaster's puking.
That's what I get for
I mean, if it works.
eating a whole pizza by myself.
Glad you're ready to step up, likely.
Oh, what?
Pizza.
Man, I did the same. I do feel kind of bad.
Right, so I've got
Hello,
3
1-3
dog
Charlie,
tags.
this is
but
1-0. Can I
what
get
do I do with them?
whichever of your ICs
I'll give him to Lewis.
there on me? Out.
How about Blackway?
Where is Lewis?
It's over there doing the briefing, but you can probably give it to him quickly.
Should have
What,
tied
do I
him
just drop him on the ground, or?
No, go up and say I'm gonna give you some dogs.
And how do I give it to him?
Just pop him in his back.
Hello, 1-3
Okay.
Delta. If 1-3 Charlie isn't there, can I get you over here? Out.
Oh, is Underwood offline? Yeah, come with me, Scraper.
Cool. Oh, my game just lagged. Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry, I didn't know he was offline. Cool. Scraper wants to give some dog tags. sniper wants to give some dog tags. We got them as listeners, I think, who are dead.
Right, I've sellotaped my microphone, so maybe it'll work now.
Did you break your headset?
No, it's just a little connection thing that I can fix quite easily, but I'm not really got time to do it right now.
One of them future Conley problems.
Yep. Plus, Cornwall doesn't care what future Cornwall needs to do. So.
Roger.
You going for a shit there, Carter?
Vehicles down there, but unsure of anything else. Didn't get any eye stars, so.
So we got no idea.
There's no idea at the moment. So we know that those vehicles are what we see so far, and I just marked that bunker as unarmed or unmarked, so that if Zeus do put something down there, we can say it wasn't, because I did do eye stars on that. So pretty much just either having like this bridge to get across and just go up the side. There's quite a bit of trees along the way, and then there's the
comment?
Yeah.
On those bunkers, those were the previous SAM positions.
Okay, so they've been taken out anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you? It was you were one. You were the one getting eyes on it, weren't you, Connor?
Yeah.
Did you see any kind of movement, any men?
No, there is a barrack area here, which is pretty built up, as in there are lots of barrack houses and buildings. Apart from that, some logistic vehicles next to some airframes. There used to be a radar site here, but this was destroyed by McFly, so that leaves pretty much what we see on the map.
Cool. Are we correct in thinking that any friendly forces have been pushed out and that's who we just picked
Yes.
up? Would it be possible to have Archer just fucking kill any asset that's on there?
In all honesty, I'd rather not kill them unless they start spooling up, because we can then commandeer them and then we have them then, because they are British vehicles. So if we can fucking take them back, well, that'll be fucking grand. So you guys happy with just only blowing them up if they start spooling up?
Pretty much, but we've been told that they shouldn't have the capability to spool them up because they're not trained in them. But apart from that, yeah, that's what the plan is going forward. For suggested landing sites, probably somewhere either to the east or the south.
I'd prefer the south, so then we can go up at our rate. Whereas if we came in from the east, we'd have to either go up and then down, or we'd have to split in half, which I'd rather not do. I'd rather just go up as a wanna, clearing it as we go.
Okay, so then pretty much the south probably a pinnacle on this beach, and then we have a bit of elevation here. It won't mask everything completely, but at least it will allow a bit of a defilade so that we can't shoot the helicopter on arrival.
Roger. Right, do you want to mark that HLS then? So plan will be, once we disembark, we'll get 1-3. You'll push up to the top of this hill, set up a little SBF facing that way. Just get eyes out more than anything. So you're like, where are you? There you are. Yeah. So you're just sort of, just try and get eyes out and see whatever you see. While 1-1 are here facing west, and 1-2 are here facing east. Then, depending on what you see, if it's all good, we're going to move up again. We're going to go in a 2-up again. So we'll have 1-1 on the left, 1-3 on the right, 1-2 in the rear. So what we're going to do, we're going to push up across this road. I'm assuming there's going to be a fence of some kind, or ideally an entrance. If there is no entrance, then we'll just have to fucking vault it over the fence. So then how we're going to approach this airfield is that 1-1 will go up this side, 1-3 will go up this side, 1-2 will also join in on this side. But once you get to this road, clearing up to this road, 1-2, you'll continue on down the road until, I'm assuming there's like a proper gatehouse or some form of fortified position there. You'll make your way to that gatehouse, clear it, and then hold it in case of anyone from the actual city tries to come in, while 1-1 continues up to the top along with 1-3 on the eastern side. Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Pelly?
Yep.
we all ready? Are we good to go?
We should.
You marking HLS? Yeah, cool.
It's how he briefs. I'm
Oh, I don't know why every time it keeps going down to the ground.
That was my question. I was like,
Every
why is
time
he
I
on
mark
the
a map.
floor again?
I don't know.
He writes down HLSs on the ground.
Hey, I
Right,
can't write
He's
it.
had a,
If,
he's had a hard day in Archer.
It's me. I have
right,
my period.
if everyone's happy with that, go brief your lads. And Pelly, do you want to start spooling up? Or whoever's taking us?
Yes,
Okay,
Klingo
thanks.
McFly, one of these.
It's just a minor boob.
Klingo McFly,
Yeah,
yes,
so if
I
you
shall.
use a personal aid kit, he'll
Oh my god, I don't know what's going on.
Hooray!
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
My brain.
Alrighty then. Leeches.
What happened to Underwood?
I followed you and listened.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's fine. I'll let you do debrief. Or brief, should I say.
Yeah.
Push off to
you
his
do the
guys.
brief, or- You alright with the brief?
Do you want to do it?
Sure, it's not very difficult at all.
I'll do the
Not
brief.
complicated.
Well, just
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in case I
if you
missed
want to.
anything, you're more than welcome to do the brief.
So, HLS Center, and then we're going to assault the airbase. Sound good? Back in Herringbone, guys.
A little more detail.
Almost.
Okay, so it's almost, yeah. So we're gonna be moving 2 up, 1 behind, 1. What is it? 1-1 is gonna be left, and 1-3 is gonna be right. Is that correct?
So we're going to be, once we land, we're going to be doing an ARD around, or semi-ARD around the top of Hill 11. HLS is in grid square 186029. You can see my little yellow ping now. We'll be doing an ARD somewhere around there, or semi-ARD, sorry. 1-1 will be then taking the left side on a 2 up, and 1-2. No, because we were told to go there, wasn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So
we're
so
the
we'll be
right
doing the ARD first, and then we'll move off over to there when everyone's set. Then basically we're going to be pushing up the right side of the runway, potentially like maybe climbing over the top of some HESCOs or fences or something, and we're basically going to be pushing up the top there, in line with 1-1 and 1-2, who will be pushing up the left side. Don't particularly need to worry about them, but 1-2 will eventually hold a gateway house around there, and 1-1 will continue pushing up with us. So at some point about halfway we may have to pause. There is apparently a barracksy area around here as well, so that's not going to be our issue, but generally we're not engaging any assets unless they start spooling up. So helicopters and anything like that, they're left on the ground. Do not damage them. If they do start spooling up, that's when we want to engage them, because then that's potentially when they become an enemy. While they're on the ground, obviously that means that it's assets that we can re-secure for later on. Did I miss anything out, Lundgren?
No.
Lovely. Not too sure what's happening down on this fucking hill if they want us to do a semi-ARD and then move off to 1-2, the 2 up, but fuck it. We've been asked to do a task, so we'll do the task. We're generally the last ones out anyway, so we'll do the get up to the top of the hill, get the semi-ARD, get the eyes out, see if we can see anything. If there's any issues, then we'll work around it then, but afterwards we'll push off to that right side for the 1 up. 2 up.
Yep.
Fucking hell, I can tell I ain't done this for a while. Right, any questions, queries or concerns?
No.
But if there's SADF, we're killing them.
Yeah, we're generally assuming that everyone in that compound is now enemy and hostile.
Okay.
So, card alpha, but I still want you to PID before you engage. Cool. Right, what I want you guys to do, just quickly confirm with me that you have got your ace interaction, fucking ace and heart movement sorted. So just climb this wall in front of me.
All stations is 1-0. Pegasus is spooling up. So we'll have 1-1, followed by 1-2, followed by 1-3 boarding up at.
Perfect,
Yeah,
cool.
climb
Let's
the
go
wall.
back over to the herringbone. Oh. In actual fact, to tell a lie, they're already mounting up anyway, so we'll mount up as the last section, as we're meant to anyway.
I give it a less than evens chance of getting there alive.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
Jones, you still on that?
Apparently, they have blasted all the AA in that area.
Ah, we're dead.
Yeah, famous last words, mate.
Yeah.
They can't possibly hit us from here.
I can try.
I'm trying to decide if it's worth keeping the javelin on or
Right, I think this is the last member of 1, 2, so I'll slot on behind them. Is there anyone else, Connolly?
Yeah, one more.
Oh yeah, it's C.
One, all in.
Scratch out, last man's on the way now.
Let me in. Come on, good boy.
One, two, all in, out.
One in.
Go home.
There we go, one in.
There's the emergency exit, Mikhail.
2 in. 3 in.
Like your step.
4 in.
Just hold the chair tight.
I can't, I'm going to keep holding my rifle.
5 in, last one in.
Sit over between your legs. You'll be fine.
You do fucking keyhole exercises while I'm trying to stay in the fucking Chinook. The tightest doll's rule in the 6th. Yes, quote that. What's that beeping noise?
Yeah, I'm here.
I hear constant beeping noise.
It's a bomb.
It's not me.
You have a wireless headset.
Right. Come from the front of the aircraft, that's all I can tell.
It's a smoke alarm, mate. How's your burn down?
I've actually had that happen.
Got your house burned down?
So have I. I don't know if actually my house actually has smoke alarms. I can't remember if it does.
I was listening to music and I thought I heard beeping and then I ignored it and then I took my headset off and it was a fire alarm that had been going off for ages.
Nice. Was there a fire?
No, it was fine. My sister was smoking in her room.
That's gone now.
So I heard took my headset off and all here's my dad shouting at 3 in the morning.
That's why you hang out the window. Any underage smokers out there, hang out the window.
Yeah.
Have a camera linked officer and hang out the window.
No, I have a friend in my school who he hotboxed himself into his bedroom.
Clever.
Not a good idea. Like, it was just before he went to bed, and I was just like, why do you open your window? And he's like, and his brain just didn't compute to open a window.
That's because kids are stupid.
Can confirm. You used to be one of those scouts.
No, I was clever.
Were you?
Yeah.
He was born as a full-grown man.
Yeah, I literally came out fucking hating everyone in this unit. I came out the womb saying, fuck this platoon.
I'm sorry, but I
Who took their helmet off?
No, somebody is without kit.
No, it's probably straight AI, ignore them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Justin Hall.
just watch when he gets mentioned in this.
Outstanding.
This man bravely went out for a second run at the enemy after being picked up. Unfortunately, he bottled it and stayed in the chinny.
Didn't even wear any armor. He used a gun.
Yeah, I'd be more impressed if that cunt who was sat there and his kegs came out. Sat there with these boxers and a chest rig. It's the man I aspire to be.
Lewis, where we landed here? Do you want Robin, yeah?
Centre.
Oh, centre, roger. Yeah, I see it. Concern for Pegasus.
H assassin me in the bar chat.
You fucking left. Can't sass anyone. Fucking weak-willed.
Hey, if anyone can sass anyone, they can do it.
It's alright, Conley, wait till we get back on scrum. That's when you know when the bully will start.
And he's like, remember, it's just like last time, and I'm like, what last time? There wasn't a sea dragon. I don't know.
It's alright, Conley, I wish I wasn't in Sea Dragon.
Then how come you're in the picture for Sea Dragon, Connolly?
Bastard. I was there in spirit.
Stolen valor.
Literally.
People died in that campaign, Conley.
But I just replaced us war.
I think I died.
We lost a lot in that campaign, half the platoon in my self-respect.
And to this day, we're working hard to win it back.
Oh, that's not coming fucking back, mate. Nah, I lost that when I joined the 4th. Hashtag fuck the 4th ID.
Yeah. Yeah, got LZ.
D-bus.
Rog, nothing we can't handle. Switch on, guys, there's contact.
Right, contacts are just on the other side of this hill, guys.
Roger that, Archer, much appreciated. Thanks. Yes. Right, we should be good to go then. Let's do it.
1 through Charlie, it's 1-0. Feel free to move up to hill marker 11 and see if you can get
Right,
eyes.
guys, we're going to start moving up the top of this hill and see if we can find anything. 1 through Charlie, acknowledge that. Out. Keep low, keep an extended line as we are now, and just move up.
Zero Bravo, go ahead.
Maguire, swap with me. Good maneuvering. That's a belay.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie and 1-2 Charlie. I have just put some markers down on the map. 1-1 on the west, 1-2 on the east. If you want to make your way there, just to cover our flanks while we're getting eyes on. Over.
To
1-1 acknowledges
words
moving
are.
now.
Never mind. Right, let's do it. Potentially, yeah. I just can't remember.
You caught that, Lewis, yeah? Alright, guys in the bunker at the back are starting to get active. They're starting to fan out now. Archer's, Lightning's caught a couple of them. Archer's keeping an eye on them. He's going to update us on movements. If needs be, we can get him to fucking level the barracks if you want.
Yeah, you're right there. The barracks. No, we'll keep it for now so that people can actually breach and shoot shit.
Be aware there is a sandbag, not sandbag bunker, a small bunker system on the closest side to us of the runway. There are 3 dead contacts behind it.
Eyes on anything?
No, nothing interesting. A couple of dead contacts, but that's about it. Doesn't look like there's anything that's going to be a massive issue moving up to this.
Yeah, doesn't even look like there's a fucking fence.
Nope, looks like we can just walk in.
All stations, this is 1-0. Doesn't even look like there is a fence there, and from this position we cannot spot any active contacts anymore. So feel free to push off and begin our assault. Out.
Right, guys, we're going to be moving up to the edge of this tree line. Then we'll be bounding across into the compound on our right side, basically using them sandbag bunker things as cover for us as we're pushing up. So let's move up.
Lewis, possible HMG on top of the ATC. If it's confirmed, I am getting Archer lighted up.
Set there, right?
All stations 1-0, be advised there's possible HMG on the ATC. If you're anyone who will be in sight of that, just try and stay low and in cover while moving. Over.
Be aware there is a potential HMG on top of the traffic control tower. That may be an issue, so try and stay low if we are ever in its sights.
All stations 1-0, be advised, flight is going to remove the ATC from existence. Out.
Right, we're going to start moving this up in a bounding procedure. Charlie, we're going to move first. Delta, you are moving afterwards. Charlie, prepared to move. Charlie, move.
Moving.
Charlie down, don't move.
Delta moving.
A potential target to move to is the sideways bunkers.
Delta set.
Charlie, move.
I know. I forgot talking to that too.
Charlie down.
I don't
Delta moving.
Any opportunities to call Pelza honey, you know what I mean? Yeah. What's that?
Delta set.
Roger that. Let's turn this into a leapfrog instead. We seem to be empty at the moment on contacts. Right, Charlie, move.
No, not us. We're good boys. Fucking
Oof. Charlie, get onto the other side of the road and get down. Delta, push it past us, leapfrog.
Roger, Delta moving past you.
Got one in contact from the bunker to the northeast.
Delta set here.
Charlie, move. Charlie down.
Delta moving.
Potential contacts in the sideways bunker ahead of us, second in.
Delta set.
Charlie, move.
I want to Charlie, this is 1-0. I will be marking
rubber
the
banding
bunker.
heavily.
1-1 will take contact from with red smoke. Out.
Charlie down.
Delta moving.
Once we Charlie, roger that. We're going to try and move up to and breach that bunker now. Out.
Delta set here.
Right, Charlie, move. Delta, once Charlie's moved, I want you up to that first bunker and start clearing it out.
Yes, sir.
Charlie down.
Delta, let's move up and clear this bunker here.
Reaching first.
It's
So
set in the bunker, Delta.
Right, Charlie, let's move up to the bunker, move round, and start pushing on. Right. Delta, we're going to continue with this. Oh, fuck. Red smoke. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, no, let's
No.
hit it, right?
I'm not a fan. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-3 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
1-3 Charlie, disregard that. I was going to inform you that red smoke has been popped in that second bunker. Never mind. Out.
1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0. Say again, over.
1-3 Charlie, red smoke was originally popped in that bunker, but now seems to have dispersed quite quickly. Out.
Right, are we moving up?
Right, yeah. Charlie, we're going to move up first. Delta, stay here and provide suppressive fire if we need it.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, you guys push up straight to it. Right.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0. Message over.
There we go. Right.
1-0, send your message over.
Scrapper on my right.
Got it.
1-0.
Roger that.
From
We'll
your
move
current
up,
position,
weapons raised.
hold up there and allow 1-3 to catch up and be level with you on their side, over.
1-1, acknowledged, will do. Out.
Possible contacts bearing 018.
Yep, 025 from us in the rocks.
Right, get cover.
Northeast.
Yeah. I've been hit.
Man, hit as well.
Yeah, right, we need to try and keep moving.
Yeah. You can see the targets, they're behind the white smoke.
No eyes on. Right, we need to try and push up a little bit more, so I'll move up to the next rock. Although I'm down to 1 rock, so that will be very useful.
Yeah, me neither.
Right, try and roll then.
Something big, something big. Lundy, you up? Underwood, you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Get Lundy's down.
Roger that. From your position, try and get him into cover, protect and patch him up if you can.
Okay, Roger, popping smoke.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
I can't see anything.
1-2 Charlie, engaging those contacts to your front. Once you're moving in, let me know so I can check fire. Over.
Gotta patch up.
Righto. 1-3 Charlie, roger that. If you can do, that would be fantastic. Gonna send my Delta Fire team to assault them from the south side. Up. Right, we've currently got 1-2 engaging in contacts to assist us. Delta, try and push off to the right if you can, and then assault them from their south. I've got no eyes. Right.
Wait one, we just
Charlie, 1-1 Charlie, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised, we've found ourselves up by the hangar, and we've actually managed to be behind the enemy, so we've neutralised a couple of contacts that you were pushing to. Over.
1-3 Charlie, be advised we're still at the bunker complex and taking contact on the right side, trying to deal with that now. Over. Right. There's Lancaster, where's Maguire? Maguire's with him. Where is Lundgren? Lundgren's still in the hole. One, 2 Charlie, check fire, fire team's up there, out. Right, fuck's sake. Oof, that was close. Right, where is Lewis or...
Alright, I'm taking effective fire.
Roger that. I'm going to see if I can get either 1-0 or 1-0 Bravo over to potentially assist. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-3 Charlie. Message over.
We left Lundy in those bunkers.
1-0 sent, over.
Same. 1-3 Charlie, be advised I've pushed up not that far into the
I think it's some sort of vehicle or HMG.
We have taken contact from the right side. Currently have a tier 1 and a tier 3. Tier 1 is currently left on his own, but I have got eyes on him. Am I able to get some assistance?
1-0, fucking guy on the ground at the moment. You're still taking contact wherever
Alright,
from.
contact at 340. I
I'm
think
taking
he's down.
contact from the east side of my second bunker on the way up. I've currently got my Delta Fire team up there trying to suppress them, but I'm down to a walk, so I'm not going to be very effective in helping them. Over. Right, let's try and get ourselves up there if we can.
Lancaster, see you up?
Roger, just hold your position there for now. Out.
Do you see further targets? Yeah.
Well, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0. Are you
062, 300 meters.
Eastern side of the airfield and assist? Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. We'll move in as we were providing fire on them before. Over. Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie. Message over.
1-1 Charlie, send your message over.
Right,
1-2 Charlie will be moving into that position you're putting fire into. Wait for my check fire. Out.
Right, Delta, what's happening?
We're not taking fire at present. There's maybe one contact further out to the east, but we're clear in this immediate vicinity.
Roger that. If you're comfortable with saying that you're clear, then feel free to move back to Lundgren. I've got 1-2 potentially coming up to assist.
1-2 Charlie, 1-1 Charlie, message over.
Moving.
Lundgren's dead.
1-2 Charlie, send your message over.
Oof.
1-1 Charlie, be advised.
Bring yourself up to that rock just ahead.
On that hill.
Actually, no, scratch out. It'll take me too long to get over to you.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Out.
Okay.
Have you still got? Are you still up on your rock up there, Delta?
Yep, we are at 186,034.
Yeah, I've got eyes on. Have you potentially got any contacts off to that right side anywhere? If not, I'll pull you guys back.
That's negative on contacts. They've all ceased now.
Roger that.
So we're clear. Sorry, you go ahead.
I was going to say, bring yourself back and start. We'll continue pushing up into the compound still. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-3 Charlie, message over. 1-3 Charlie, I believe contacts have now been neutralised on that right side. My Delta Fire team are now pulling back and returning back to the bunkers, over.
1-0, roger. Get back to them bunkers, patch yourselves up as best you can.
Right, let's start heading back over to them bunkers. Let's
on
go to the second bunker
east,
though.
north, on the eastern side of the airfield. Now, once you are fully patched up, you cross over and then push up to
Right,
1-1,
let's get myself over
and
there
then
first.
you'll be
Get yourself
continuing
into
on
cover.
with what 1-2's tasking was. Acknowledge, over.
Maybe a little. 1-2 acknowledged. Out.
Oh, 1-3 Charlie, 1-0. Acknowledge my last, over.
This is hardly.
1-3 Charlie, can you confirm to me what 1-2's tasking was, over? Yeah.
1-0, their tasking was to push up behind 1-1 and then make their way to the main entrance on the road and then hold that position, over.
1-3 Charlie acknowledges, out. Right. I don't even know if I've got any splints or anything like that.
Yeah, I do. That's why I said I'll give you one.
Ooh, that guy's got an fucking L4 LMG. And he's also got a fucking basic vanilla helmet. Fantastic.
Okay, you're. I'm gonna take that tourney off and bandage it.
Oh, audio on something on the east.
What are you doing to yourself?
I'm taking tourney off.
I did it already.
Oh, you stole my tourniquet.
Okay,
Right.
you're done.
Cool. Right, we're going to be crossing over the runway and heading off towards 1-1. Then we'll be taking over the gatehouse entrance. So, Delta, bring yourselves up to them rocks northwest of us now, just to the side of the runway. When you get there, Charlie will cross over. When we get over, we'll give you suppressive fire as you come over. Right, keep eyes out for the time being.
Yep.
Right, Charlie's going to cross over now. Right, let's start moving. Scraper, when you cross, get yourself on a rock and we'll give Charlie some cover as they cross.
Roger that.
Charlie, move. I mean, Delta move, shall I say?
Seems like there's a section already in front of us.
Yeah, that'll be 1-3. Sorry, 1-1.
Yeah.
Right, let's move up. Right, guys, we're going to move up towards that hangar. I believe 1-1 are currently already up there, so we're going to pass them and go up to the gatehouse. Keep weapons semi-raised. Right, let's bring this into a half tack. Right side, so Delta if you want to slot in behind me. Otherwise, Scraper if you want to run yourself up in line with me, mate.
Yep.
What did you figure out?
Sorry, so Scraper, you'll be in an extended line with me.
Oh, nice.
So you'll be left side of me, shall I say?
Oh, roger that. Contact up front.
Yeah, contact left.
Oh, that's to the left.
Right. Right, let's get ourselves up into the hill just to the left of 1-1. Let's get some assistance out there for them. Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-3 Charlie, let's go. 1-3's going up on your left side, getting ourselves up to give us some suppressive fire.
1 Charlie, this is 1-0 be advised. 1-3 pushing up on your left to assault it. Hold your position and provide support. Over.
What's bearing on the bunker?
Bunker is northwest, so Delta, peel around the right side of me and then get in that bunker. I believe we've also got some contacts somewhere else over the river. Scraper, where are you?
Bunker clear.
Roger that, we're going to go in and push into that bunker. Right. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-3 Charlie, message over.
1-0 send, over.
1-3 Charlie, be advised the bunker is clear. Nothing else that we can see off to the west or northwest. Over.
1-0, roger. Is there a gatehouse of some sort there? Over.
1-3 Charlie does not look like it. I think the only thing along this road is this bunker we've taken. Over. Ooh, the fuck is going on? Hold right click to look in.
1-0, on my way to your position now. Out.
Right.
Hello 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
Keep eyes in different directions
1-0, send over.
for the time being.
1-2 Charlie, hangars with the Apache Merlin and Griffin have been cleared. What will be our further tasking? Over.
Thank you, Lewin.
Anytime. Last thing we want is him standing up while you're there.
1-0, Roger, just continue north until you get to the end of the runway, then cross over at the top and then make your way south and link up with 1-1 along the way. Out.
Edward?
Hello.
Yeah, for now, just
hold here.
Just hold. Yeah, just hold here.
1-0, this is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
So just keep eyes on that.
Roger.
1-0, send over.
Maggie, keep your eyes on that crossroads. Keep your eyes on that crossroads. Set over to here, and just set yourself up and just keep eyes on the crossroads.
Roger,
anything comes
do what
down,
you
I want you
is
to
best, and
call
I'll
it
watch
out.
you now.
Sight north, just behind that tree. No, he's down.
Yeah, seen, but 1-1 is over there, so don't engage. We'll be shooting through 1-1 to engage it.
Calling out.
Hello 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie,
Yeah,
message
fine.
over.
For the time being, keep eyes out on
Send
the
message
northwest
over.
and off to the west. Just
1-2 Charlie, we're in a position to give you support and fire. Do you want this, yes or no? Over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised if you can put it to the right hand side of the grey building, absolutely go for it. Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Out. Give us a moment we need to check fire. Out.
Lundgren must be getting inserted still. Might be the friendly helicopter bringing in reinserts.
Because last mission, some helicopter shot at us.
Yeah, I fucking saw the video. Keep eyes out just in case. If you see a Merlin or anything, give me a shout and I shall bring it up to Lewis. Make sure that it's definitely an enemy before we engage it. But as it is on the south, I believe it's probably going to be a friendly one anyway. Oh, fuck me.
Hello, Underwood, you there?
Send it.
Yeah, we're just been ring inserted.
Roger that. We have taken over 1-2's position and 1-2 would continue on our tasking, so we are in a small bunker just past the hangar.
Roger that, so I'll move up.
Is there anyone else with you?
Yes, I have one Private A Jones with me.
Lovely. I believe his fire team's on the right side, but I'm not entirely sure, so give me a moment. I'll tell you whether to keep him tagging along or
1-1 Charlie,
send him off on his
message
own.
Roger that.
Lundgren, tell him to run up the right side. Actually, tell him to fucking come with you instead up to the hangar, and then we'll keep an eye on him when he crosses over to 1-2.
Cool, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised, I've had to pull back from my position as one of my section is down. We are currently holding the barracks. Are you seeing any more contacts? Over.
One to Charlie, can't see any contacts at this moment. You are in the barracks complex then. Over.
1-1 affirmative. Yep, we're in there right now. Over.
Delta, take him out. 1-2 Charlie to 1-1 Charlie. Repeat your last, over.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie. This is 1-0. From your position, you are to bound over and start clearing those little barrack complexes. 1-1 from here will provide you cover as best they can. Over.
1-2 Charlie. Roger that. Out.
Scratcher Lundgren, bring Jones all the way to us, and we'll send him on his way when he when the contact starts to die down over there.
Apparently he has orders following.
Well, 1-2 are currently crossing over the runway into that barracks complex, so it's going to be changing pretty soon.
Right, I've got a sighting at 324, 400 meters, but cannot be ID.
Whereabouts, sorry? McGuire?
Well, I can't see them now. They've moved into the buildings. My guess is they're going to be moving east and maybe moving on 1-2's position.
Was they over there?
They'll be there about now, I guess, because I saw them more to the left.
Right, so did you see if they had any weapons or anything like that?
I saw one weapon, but not in the other, not with the other ones.
So I'm just southwest of 1-2's position on the map. Is that where you are?
Wait, one, I'll mark up where we are. Actually, Lancaster, can you mark it for me?
Yeah, sure.
I can't see anything.
No, I can't see
Marked on the map,
anything
Monday.
anymore,
We're just
Hello, 1-0,
northeast,
this is 1-3
northwest
Charlie,
of the
message
hangar.
over.
1-0, send, over.
Northwest to where?
1-3 Charlie, be advised one of my guys believes to
The
have
hangar.
seen a
183
contact on the
0636.
west side in the town, coming over towards 1-1's
Top of the hill.
location by the barracks, potentially with a weapon, over.
Roger, just keep eyes on. If you can confirm, and if you spot them and can confirm, then open fire.
seen them.
Over.
Open fire.
Shall I engage?
Which hill would that be?
1-3 Charlie, confirmed.
One
Target does
down
have a gun,
3
has
0
neutralised.
3
We have
6.
neutralised him, over.
It is on the west side of
1-0,
the airfield.
Roger. Out.
Marked it on the map.
Roger that. I'm moving towards you.
Oh, he's up with 1-2. How did he get up there? Right. Lundgren, have you still got Jones with you?
Yes.
Right, tell him that I believe 1-2 is north of him, so start sending him off up that way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 1-2 are now crossing over the runway into the barracks buildings. Get him to head off that way. Give him some assistance as he's moving over, and then we'll give you assistance as you're moving to us. Right, Lancaster, do you want to go and meet up with Lundgren, probably by one of them rocks over there or something, and then give him some assistance as he's coming over?
Yeah, I'm covering him while he crosses Underwood.
Roger that. I'm sending Lancaster down to the runway a little bit more to give you some cover as well as you're crossing.
Roger that. We're by the man truck and the brown building.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0. If you clear the northern 2 barracks, possibly 3, depending if there's one behind us that we can't see, out to you. Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0. If you clear the southern 2 barracks, over.
1-1 Charlie, roger that. We're already clearing 1 as we speak. We'll clear the last one once my guys get out. Over.
1-2 acknowledged. Out.
Right, Jones is crossing.
Roger that, scene. As soon as he's across and in cover, bring yourself across.
Yeah, over to you guys.
Yeah, I believe Lancaster's just to your southwest. Start heading that way, and then he'll bring you into us. Right, I'm going to look behind.
Believe I've seen him.
Got it.
I'm hearing a lot of audio traffic on fucking vehicles, but I'm not seeing anything.
Well, I mean, not during an assault.
Would have been nice to save your life though.
Yeah. It's nice when that works out. Hello, guys.
Hello.
I'm back.
Sorry,
This is
this
back.
is to die. Deleted the guy on
I
stand.
don't know. I did all
Huzzah.
you so.
Was you showing your dominance, Lancaster?
Yes, I could see over the goddamn bunker.
Yeah, you'll have to just do the fucking vanilla lean now.
Oof.
That's about all you'll get.
Yeah.
Who the fuck built these bunkers?
Guess.
Giants?
Maybe. Maybe this was to house big tanks or something.
Never. So if you look at the map, the whole city is full of like mortars.
Cool. We get to go in.
Yeah, but I don't think they're actually mortars.
Yeah, they're all infantry. But I believe that is our next objective, but it is now 10:30, so I very much doubt it's going to happen.
What is it? Day 6, part 3 then?
Maybe.
Was there some huge vehicle or something that got me?
I don't think so.
Because when they shot me, I did like 3 cartwheels.
Probably an HMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a HMG on that building up there.
Up where?
Right, that's probably
to the northeast.
Is it the ATC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I think flight engaged it.
Oh. MD.
Pew pew. Triggerade is bien.
Yeah, I banged it into my keyboard. That's what I was trying.
Yeah,
to
that's
spin
why I
around.
always put it on safe. I do that as well.
Yeah, I had my second finger on my right mouse button. I didn't even. But yeah.
That's why you need to get a mouse with some cover on the sides, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Well, I can kind of just bang mine across the sides. It don't do anything. But the mouse
not
does
gonna
look
try
like
doing
shit.
that.
So
I know.
det är rädda.
Oh, is that one of their dead people? Oof, that is one of their dead guys.
Do you see dead people?
I see a dead 1-1 member, yes.
Oh.
Hello, all stations. This is 10. Be advised, we will
be the
shortly
famous
be being extracted
son
from HLS Yorkie
of
in the middle of the
infantry.
airfield. Continue with your taskings. From now, I'll let you
And
know
for the
when to
infantrymen.
fall back out.
Once acknowledges, out. Right, just so you guys
Once
are
acknowledges,
aware,
out.
we're going to get extracted momentarily. We'll need to run up to HLS Yorkie, and then that's where we get RTB'd. Friendly Merlin inbound.
Well, we did capture some assets here.
Very true.
£35 million jet.
And a Merlin.
Yeah, and an Apache.
Did we get another Apache?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no we did.
Yeah, not cheap at all. Is that like $500 million or something?
Oh.
75 million dollars, I believe.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, I could pay that with one wage.
Yeah.
Anyone else hear that vehicle?
Vaguely. It's kind of raining.
No matter where I look, I can't pinpoint where it is.
I thought it was over to the northwest.
Because it sounds like to me it's southeast.
No, it sounds southwest.
Hello, 12 Charlie, this is 10. Can you make your way back to HLS Yorkie and begin setting up an ARD? Over.
12 Charlie, acknowledged. Out.
Hello, 13 Charlie and 11 Charlie. Just carry on with your current taskings for now, just so that nothing sneaks up on us while we're waiting extract. Out.
Right, we're just waiting here until Chinny comes in, basically. And I can only assume that's... Oh.
Friendly.
Down.
Down?
I don't know what the fuck that was, but something was just dropped.
Was there
Not
flight
friendly?
in a...
Did they drop
Was that...
something?
I don't know. I saw smoke plumes coming off of it, landing towards the fucking runway.
Was it flares?
No, it looked like a fucking snowdrop. But it could have been a flare. So, yeah, maybe. But why the fuck are they that low to start off with?
I don't know.
Show of force.
Showing off.
Yeah, well, still, not happy about that. Fucking... Flight
Scared us ground pounders.
Flight would not be that low, even if a compound is empty.
I think only a few of us got scared.
Well, yeah, still.
Only a few. How dare you? How dare you?
I don't want to make Underwood seem the only one scared.
That's kind of scary.
Well, would you be surprised if someone did fucking Zeus a bomb right on the runway right now?
1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0. If you fall back to HLS Yorkie and fall into the AID 1-2 is set up. Over.
Get blown up in there.
1-3 Charlie, moving over there now. Is there a particular side you want me to take on the AID? Over. Right, guys, we're going to move over
1-0
to
negative, just
HLS Yorkie.
fill in where you can. Out.
Right, let's start moving over to HLS Yorkie, chaps. We haven't been given a particular arc, so yeah. My apologies, I just walk off.
Yeah, just walked off.
I have a tendency to do that.
1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0. When Pegasus is coming into land, that's when you will book it back and board up. You will be boarding up first. Acknowledge. Over.
1-1 Charlie, acknowledged. Out.
Right, guys, look like 1-2 are already here, so we'll take the southern arc from them so they can relieve their guys from south and set them up elsewhere. So, Delta, if you want to set yourself up southwest, Charlie will go southeast. Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-3 Charlie, message over. Carter.
1-2 Charlie, send it, over.
1-3 Charlie, be advised I'm going to be taking the southern arc, so I'm going to send your guys over to you, over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. I'll shift my guys over to the north. Out.
Carter.
Right, reset.
Carter.
I'm set as well. Underwood.
Coolio. In actual fact, Scrapper, can you look over toward the other side instead of the building?
Say again?
Can you look over to the other side of the building instead, towards the man and the Hueys and stuff? Not Huey, fucking...
Oh! Wow.
Where to God.
You taking the south then?
Yeah, I'll take south. Carter seems to be AFK at the moment, so...
It was. It was lightning.
No, it's lightning that time.
Yeah, he's AFK. Just once he gets back, have...
I'll send him your way somewhere.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Scrapper, if you want to set yourself up on that wall there, mate.
Yep.
Over there.
Yeah, that sounds like Pegasus.
That wall. Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
it's fucking Archer, mate. Pegasus has just left Scimitar by the looks of it. I mean, they're not that far out. Relatively speaking.
I mean,
Considering
it's
they're
still
in a
in
helicopter.
Scimitar airspace, but yeah. Well, shouldn't be long.
Hello. Do you want to head off north to Duffy? He's going to give you a new position to hold.
Yeah, no, he's not far at all at this point. Seven kilometers, put him in an H and that's not far.
Yeah, be here in no time. Oh, they're pretty much finished that Commanders Lieutenant now.
Nice, you didn't send me photos.
Yeah, I did some highlights on it earlier. I put the decal on it. The decal looks shit though because they don't make fucking Blood Raven ones. I had to buy one of eBay. I buy a pack off eBay, so they're a bit shitty. But yeah, I just need to do the actual metal flooring and stands on, but I think I need to buy more paint for that.
Have you looked at the army paint stuff and the Vallejo stuff? Because it's a bit cheaper and you can get decent sets. It's just literally different names of the paints.
Yeah, I've seen them like on videos and stuff, but I haven't actually looked into them myself.
Might be worth it because they're a bit cheaper and you get like the dropper bottles that work exactly the same.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have a look.
Access Roger that. Advise when processing approximately.
But yeah, later on I'll need your opinion on what colour to do the fucking flooring because it's like quite metalish. So.
It depends on what you want to go for because you can pass it off as concrete as well if you wanted to. Concrete with rebar sticking out of it.
True, actually didn't think of that. Well then.
Access Roger that. Stand by for the smoke. Out.
You're not transmitting, Lewis.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0 if you want to make your way back. Pegasus is inbound. Out.
Pegasus is smoke.
1-1, acknowledged. Out.
Pegasus be advised blue smoke popped on our location. How was me tapping?
You're signalling on fucking point, mate. On point.
Friendly's coming in from the west.
Best signal is fly.
Roger, I believe that is 1-1.
I'm going to keep asking it in debriefing and I'm going to have a drink and rap afterwards. And then I'm going to put a leave and most up on the forums and then we'll leave because he's starting to come and see sense.
Right, 1-1's mounting up, then it'll be 1-2 than us.
All in. Out.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie and 1-3 Charlie. Form up in all by order. 1-2, then 1-3. Out.
Right, let's start moving over towards the heli. Has anyone got any cable ties for that lone man on the west side? Over.
Sounds negative.
Roger that. Hello, 1-2 Charlie. It's 1-3 Charlie. West over.
1-2 Charlie, send it over.
1-3 Charlie. Disregard last position.
Two in. Two in.
Taking guard our left leg.
3 in. 1-2, all in out.
3 in. No, 4 in.
5 in, last man in.
Is anyone hurt?
All in. Out.
Check Carter's leg.
I've already done it.
I got a blue boot.
Ah, okay, I thought.
Although it just requires a pack.
That's
I can't get to you because there's too many names. hold off. I'll give you a lollipop at the end.
Cool. Glad.
It's cola flavoured.
That's right. Oh, nicotine, right.
The nicotine lollipop, that's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Your jammy dodgers with monster punch, what do you want? Have a done you? Oh.
Welcome.
Sounds like Costa the Clown.
They had castles, right?
Cancer. What?
Exactly.
And sweet Marie waits for me.
Yeah, we'll have less of that.
Did anyone get a good shot of that beautiful flyby of the jet?
Half and half.
No.
Connolly, that's you packed.
Oh, thanks. Check on David as well if you haven't.
I can't pack him, but I'm going to give him some blood first.
Okay.
find it. That silence.
It was fun, Peach. It always is.
It's all I hear.
What is going on?
Alright, ladies and gents, good effort tonight. I won't keep you much longer, but yeah, hope you all had fun, and as always, I look forward to hearing your comments and concerns in debrief. So, index.
1, 2, index.
1-3. Index. Soon chat.
Objective 2 was completed.